Alright. It is currently the year 1365. There are beasts living who remember the birth of the world 13 centuries ago. On that first day, the beast mother, Pirahu, chose a menagerie of her favorite animals. We stood up and she showed us the horizon. In the centuries following, we built cities, societies spanning our world and beyond. We formed homelands, 5 broad cultural and geographical identities. Then our young reality's rulebook was rewritten. In 1350, we repelled a human army's invasion. Humans were curious creatures from a parallel world we didn't know existed. The war surprised us, and a grueling conflict followed. After 3 years of occupation, lost my spot. We pulled freedom from the precipice of defeat. The invader war redefined our world, but change was just beginning. Victory solved the beast's plight, but defeat left humanity with theirs. Millions of desperate humans were still trapped in their broken world. Fallow soil would starve most, and thin air would suffocate the rest. We learned that their invasion was motivated by catastrophe threatening their existence. We learned that sometimes forgiveness requires deliberate effort. Despite their crimes, we look to the future and prepare to accept humans into our world, no longer as invaders, but as brethren. We declared our forgiveness and pleaded with our goddess to help rescue our enemy. Pirahu performed her second great miracle, the pilgrimage of humans. In an instant, millions were swept from the final closing of Death's jaws. Humans were here to stay. The pilgrimage redefined our world again, but more change came with it. The pilgrimage rescued the brethren, but something else came along with. An entity spread out underneath the world, the dungeon. Its mysterious power manifests labyrinths and ruins, monsters and traps, and other bizarre challenges. Invasion transformed the world. The pilgrimage transformed it again. Now the dungeon is transforming it once more. Heroic beasts and brethren take up arms to chase it away wherever it may appear. More bold adventurers join the cause every day to win the unimaginable riches waiting in the dungeon's belly. The delve has begun. Delvers fascinate us with their eccentric lifestyle. Post-war reconstruction is complete, and the homelands are flourishing. Pestering dungeons need constant and diligent attention, but things have never looked brighter. We write our history today at this crossroad. We don't live in the shadow of ancient traditions and millennia-old prophecies. The future is open. Our everyday stories will become the legends that inspire future people. Today's Beast World is the setting. Who are our characters? Allow me to get us to our first scene. I can't reach the button. Configure controls. Alright. Let's start with Priest. Describe your character for us.
All right. Ignatius Sotratus is a white volcanic bulwark dragon, about 6'7". He's got a sort of jovial uncle personality about him and wears a very regal but battered set of armor. Something that was meant to be a bit ornamental but saw a good amount of use. And I believe in the inn we decided he would be sitting by the fire, drinking tea, and minding his own business for the most part.
Alright. Accompanying you nearby are two strange individuals. Which of you would like to go first? Viola or Jade?
I don't know. I want to just like flip a coin for it.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'll take one.
I was gonna say alphabetical order. Ha.
Okay, you go first.
So, Vanya is a very small, tall for her people, mouse, styled more after a Chihuahua. It's just a desert mouse. Anyway, she's got messy, kind of darkish head fur, grayish body fur, and kind of this icy bluish eyes. And she is currently staring, just openly staring directly at Ignatius.
Alright, Viola, explain your character.
Sure thing. A ski is a bit of a black sheep, not just on account of literally being a sheep with rich black wool. She also is dressed, for the most part, in dark black and blood reddish robes. She presently has her hood pulled up, and there is a bit of a dim reddish glow from around her eyes as she also gazes at the dragon on the other end of the fireplace. Mostly just because Vanya is doing it and she wants to make the situation more uncomfortable.
Alright. Next up, in the corner of the room, I imagine enjoying a meal by themselves at the moment. Aspen, Dante, would you describe your character?
Aspen is a very tall, cinnamon-colored bear, sitting at this table alone with a little bit of food, a mug of ale, and a little notebook that they're just scribbling in. They are not exactly dressed for the social climate or the actual climate. Including wearing a large mammoth fur cloak. But they seem comfortable enough, just sitting fairly relaxed. There's no air of antagonism around them or anything, despite appearances that may suggest otherwise. And, yeah, that's Aspen.
Nice. And, last, not least, in this current lineup, over at the bar is one of the more rarer individuals to see in the beast world. Jackal Woman, Pharaoh, would you like to describe Iset?
Yes, Iset is a tall black jackal woman, dressed mostly in black and gold as well, with some purple and gold veils attached to her outfit. Mostly practically minded, but nevertheless, but no less regal for it. Long white hair, gold eyes, and currently enjoying a cocktail to herself like it's nobody's business.
All right. As you are all having this just wonderful time, enjoying each other's company, or maybe the solitude of a drink, there comes an arrival at the door. Let me grab the late party members. The doors at the bottom swing wide open. Vegas, how do you enter?
Well, I enter sideways because I'm so fucking tough and wide. And my hat doesn't fit otherwise. It is a massive hat. Probably about a little more than a shoulder width. And what time of day is it?
I'd say it's late afternoon at this point.
Right. Huh. Yep. And time for food.
So you just kick the doors straight open and
Oh yeah,
hands
no, I
right up.
He kicks the door open, but then after the door is open, he returns to like a very neutral stance and walks in like he didn't just kick the door open.
All right, and you're
Sits at the bar, deadpan, like, hello.
Well, hello there.
Howdy.
trailing in behind you. Norman, would you like to describe Charlotte?
Charlotte is a 4'8" desert fox woman dressed in, I believe it's pronounced Venyoshan?
Yes.
Venyoshan yellow dress with a leather tunic dressed over it. She has a yellow hat tucked over her maple brown hair and her large ears, which people can notice are more round than triangular, quite unlike a usual desert vulpine. She has bluish purple eyes and is just adjusting her belt of several sachets and bags, and just walks in, used to Vegas's very showman introductions, going in like that didn't happen.
So just disregarding how Vegas entered entirely.
We've been
trying to play
traveling
it
a
off.
bit. I've seen this before. It is very good though.
Well, the barkeep waves to you both as you enter. Howdy. My name's Glenn. I run the Bristle Inn here. What can I get for you?
I'll start with a drink.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You just want watered down ale?
More ale than water, please.
Okay. And what can I get for you, fine lady?
More water than ale.
He audibly chuckles from that. Alright, 2 ales. Coming right up. He turns around and starts shifting through, and you notice that he is quite built for a bison. And has enough space, or at least it looks like he has enough space to work behind the bar counter, but he definitely has to kind of shuffle a little bit here and there.
Hell yeah.
After a second, he turns around and sets the drinks down in front of you, and chimes in. So, what brings you all this direction?
Stopping for food.
Well, you came to the perfect place. Well, almost the only place. There's not much settlements around this ways.
I noticed.
You're quite a dapper-looking individual. Where do you hail from?
And Vegas tips his hat. I'm from... God, I have it in my bio. One sec. I had to pull up my note.
Louvain?
Yeah. Sorry, the PDF is taking fucking forever.
Go ahead and queue up.
Charlotte will butt in while Vegas is busy in thought.
Thanks.
I'm along with the ride. He's a very nice man. He's a great showman.
Well, quite the interesting pair.
And oh no,
Oh
no.
no, Charlotte here is just my biggest fan, and I'll like clap her on the back
Yeah.
unceremonious.
She smiles. He had a good wagon, and I needed to get place to place.
So where do you hail from then?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm from Arloris.
No, you were quite a ways from home.
Yeah. I mean, I've traveled before. This isn't my first rodeo. I've been traveling for years.
I'm a drifter. Not even I know where I'm from.
He kind of looks you over for a second, and then glances towards the jackal on the other side of Charlotte. Seems
She's
like you
just
two have a
smirking.
little bit more in common.
Well, I guess I am pretty well traveled.
Are you a Delver too?
As of recently.
Oh, She looks over to Vegas. Would you call yourself a Delver? Not really.
Oh, I'm a Delver, absolutely.
We're kind of not delving at the moment. We're just traveling, doing things we need to do.
Well, that makes three of us. I mean, I've been traveling about a bit myself, but, you know... I just wanted to see what all the hip cats are up to these days.
Vanya, what you doing?
She heard Delver. She's not so subtly, just kind of ears twitching and listening in as she's kind of quite clearly just pacing backwards and forwards.
Iset swirls her glass of spirits in her hand a little and just glances over, not saying a word.
Like glancing directly at Vanya.
Yes.
She's just staring back for a moment and then sets her eyes back onto Ignatius.
Yeah, Ignatius, what are you doing at the moment? Are you enjoying food, a book, just staying warm by the fire, in your heavy armor?
Ignatius, I'd imagine he'd be down to just his undercoat and gambeson at this point. But otherwise, he'd just be having tea, enjoying the warmth of a fire, and probably snooping, just listening to stuff happen around him.
Visibly, or are you trying to be discreet?
He's not discreet, but he's just actively a tavern patron who's sort of observing. He's
That's
not
fair.
making it subtle.
And Aspen, how are you reacting to the conversations going on over by the bar?
Aspen's still just like drinking and eating the food here and there, but every now and then, especially when someone mentions Delvers, there's just that little twitch of the ears, and the scribbling in the notebook stops for a second and then starts again.
Leaning to one side, Vanya, like not super quiet, but you know, quiet enough. It's just like, hey, it's a dragon, Aski.
Yeah? Are you getting a read on him?
I don't know. I've never seen one before. And there's a jackal at the bar. She looked at me.
Well, I'm sure they'll all scare just like the rest of us, so... keep your wits about you, and they shouldn't be any trouble for us.
Okay.
Well, while you guys are having this conversation, Glenn's gone around to check on the tap at the moment, and gives it a couple clanks before pulling it off of the bar counter. Looks like this one's tapped out. Gonna need to grab another one from the back. And as he walks back towards the storage room, He's immediately greeted by a clattering figure that just turns around towards him and ends up making a swipe at him, and he shrieks.
What?
He
goes there?
drops the keg, and out from his supposed storage room tumble several skeletons.
Literal skeletons in his closet. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
And anyone that's about to join, we're about to roll our first initiative.
Cool.
Wow, that
Before that, I want to finish
That
my
was
drink very
quick.
quickly. What do I have to roll to like punch a hole in the side of my tankard and shotgun it?
I think the drinks came out. Yeah.
No,
what do you mean punch
they
a
put the
hole? The
drinks.
tankard's got an opening. You could just down
No.
it.
No, but that's the thing. I can just like it's a show of strength.
But
The
you
skeletons will be intimidated.
you didn't get a drink. You didn't have time to pour it.
I thought he poured it.
No.
Really?
The keg was empty.
I just I think I just saw the drinks on the map and was like, "Yep, that's in character." Anyway,
Alrighty. Well, where is...
Wow, we're a quick lot.
victim?
No need to rub it in.
Mm.
I can't help but realize the music's called The Victim.
Hmm.
Oh
no.
dear. That's bad.
The stars align. Fear their portents. Annihilation.
I like that.
What a great start!
Alrighty.
Things are already going swimmingly.
Oh, I like the darkest dungeon markers.
Yeah.
I can't actually see that skeleton, so there's just a black silhouette of the scariest motherfucker alive.
Yeah, I can't see the barkeep either.
He's right there.
Imagine not having dark vision.
And he's just covered by a black thing protruding into the bar.
Sorry, I was trying to get some of the combat tracker stuff out of my way so I could actually see. Anyways, top of the round. This thing doesn't want to move out of the way. Okay. This skeleton is going to actually make a swipe at Glenn.
Game is also paused.
Wow, 15 is gonna hit.
No!
And he's gonna take
Lord.
8 points of slashing damage, and already does not look great.
This is bad.
As a reaction, Glenn is going to disengage and get out of the fight. $10, 15, 20. This skeleton is going to come in and is going to make a swing at you, Vanya. Uh, 14 will miss.
Good.
Another skeleton's gonna come in. This one's gonna make a swing at Skay. Uh, 18 will hit. For 5 points of slashing damage. This skeleton's coming in and is unfortunately about to interrupt your meal. Does 15 hit you?
Meets beats.
Okay. Did not tell me on my end for some reason. You take 6 points slashing damage.
Because it's giving me reaction.
Oh yeah, if it's got a reaction thing, it probably won't let me do anything until you close it or... Escape!
Okay, well then. What an opening. Okay, so I think at this point, what a ski is going to do is, for one thing, spring up and kind of stand one hoof on the couch still at this point. She is going to draw a crystal orb of some dark, shadowy contents from her robes. She is going to perform an incantation with it, and her entire figure will be enwreathed with some sort of pulsing violet-ish energy as she... Hold on, let's see how I do this. Yes, I gotta select myself, and then cast a mage armor. And then, let's see here. So, that is action. Don't think she really has a bonus action to do right now. Yeah, so instead, she is just going to, as she begins glowing, kind of look over the oncoming skeletons and exclaim, "Risen of the dead, prepare to meet your end at your superior!" And then turn... And now Charlotte.
All right. I'm gonna measure something at. All right, measuring. Would it be difficult terrain to get onto the back of this couch?
No.
All right. Charlotte's gonna scurry over there, and then is going to pull out a card. Showing it will reveal a sort of bright sun-like light, and she's going to channel divinity, turn undead.
All right.
So, did it? Okay.
Make sure to target the skeletons when you cast it. That should automatically make them make saves.
Oh, just one?
Anything that it applies to. So if there's multiple skeletons, do Shift T.
Turn undead only targets one, I believe.
Anyone that can see or hear me within 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be all of them, except for probably one further in, maybe one or two on the stairs. So any of the ones that you can see in 30 feet, make sure to target.
All right. Include the ones that would hear. If they hear me.
Yeah, the rest are 35 feet away, it looks like.
Yeah,
All right.
too far.
Then. Oh, nope. Turning. Magnificent. They will have to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 12.
Alright, 3 of them failed. This one?
All right.
Let's see.
If they fail, they must spend their turns trying to move as far away from me as they can and cannot get to a space within 30 feet of me. They cannot take reactions. They can only dash or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, they can dodge.
Alright. One of the doors succeeded. Alright. Alright.
And that is all from me.
Okay, next up.
Ah, okay, that's scary and loud.
Cool. That's me.
Okay, so Vanya, having been swung at by this skeleton, and seeing Aske being attacked by one directly, is going to hop up onto the table here, and disregarding her own safety, is going to attack the one attacking the sheep. Going to pull a pair of daggers, and is going to attack with them. So... do I get the offhand strike as well as a bonus action, right?
Bonus action, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so my main attack. And then damage.
Nice. 7 damage.
But the offhand attack doesn't use my bonuses, so I'm just gonna have to roll a straight d20 here. That probably misses. This is a 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, she just kind of calls out, "I've got you, Eski. Hold on."
You have sneak attack at this point, right?
I
Rogue starts with
do.
sneak attack. Well, since that skeleton is within range of an ally, you also get the sneak attack damage.
All right.
2.
I hope you appreciate the extra animations you're getting here.
It's kind of cool. And yeah,
It's
that's
like
my
I'm
turn.
really playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my gosh.
Stacking boxes.
All right. Next up,
Alright.
make sure to pass your turn. That way I'm not accidentally pushing things.
How do I do that? Oh, there we go.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah,
all
I will
right.
adjust that noise.
Alright, anyway. I'm gonna scoot on over there. It's that Vegas gives you finger guns as he runs past you, and I'm like pulling out his weapon. How do I... Okay, is he targeted? There we go.
Yep.
Take this.
Woo! 14 points of damage,
Ooh,
just immediately destroyed.
Crushed. That was 30 feet of movement. That's my turn then.
All right. Pass your turn to Iset.
Right, where's the button for that?
It's in the combat tracker.
On the little wheel, there's a little arrows at either side.
I was just looking at the combat.
Oh,
cards
that is
on top screen.
incredibly loud.
Yeah, I tried to reduce it, so it may take a second to take effect.
I think my... Honestly, I feel like my best plan here is to just pull out my longbow. From where I'm sitting, just fucking shoot from the hip at this skeleton over here.
That's gonna hit. Ten points of damage.
For a nice 10 damage.
Skeleton is nice and rattled now. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything right now.
Alright. Next up, coming to Aspen. Make sure to pass your turn.
Where's the button?
Combat tracker.
Little arrow on the edge.
You can also, I think, go to the combat encounters tab for it.
Yeah, there's an end turn button in there.
So Aspen's taken this slightly more than superficial hit from the skeleton, and it kind of looks like they're staring at it, but you can't really see because there's just hair where there should be eyes. But they reach out to their right and grab a ruddy great Dane axe that's leant up against the bookcase and just swing with it, just straight across. the roll's not working.
Yeah, just target them with T.
Uh.
And then hit the dice next to the item in your menu, and then you can click on the attack from the chat log, and then the damage afterwards. 23 hits. 9 points of damage. As this skeleton is now pretty injured. Lobbing off one of its arms. Anything else?
Nope. Where is the pass thing in the...
I will take it once it gets to NPC's turns.
Oh, okay.
This skeleton is finally going to enter. And is going to get up right against you. It will technically provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Vanya, if you'd like to strike it.
Sorry about that. Attacking. Boop.
That is a crit.
Yeah. Oh, terrible roll though.
But you do get your sneak attack.
Fred.
Oh, I do. I keep forgetting.
Because he was within range. And that is also a crit, so you can roll a second dice.
Oh, I'll just click the sneak attack button again. There we go.
And he
Nice.
is straight decimated as he tries to walk past you, and you just happen to sever him right around the spinal cord, and he just falls apart.
Let's go.
All right, Ignatius.
All right, Ignatius is gonna book it to that spot between two skeletons. Hang on.
You might be in measuring mode.
I was indeed. Sorry, still getting acclimated to Foundry and having to juggle clicking while I talk. Okay.
You're good.
He's going to run up, and I can't click on other things while I'm holding down the talk button. And he's going to smack the skeleton to his left, so I hit T and that allows me to target, yeah?
Yes, just hover over it. You should see some arrows letting you know you've targeted it.
Okay, got it. And he's going to whip out his mace.
And if you like to use the action bar in the bottom left corner, you can drag your abilities down there so you can just do a button press to activate them.
Got it.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Oof.
We're off to a good start today.
That is definitely going to miss. Do you have anything else to follow up?
I believe that's all she wrote.
Alrighty. Next up, skeleton just a little bit further inside is going to walk up and is going to repeat what the last skeleton was attempting to do and make a swing at Vegas.
Bring it.
Uh, 13 will miss. He swings wide. Top of the round. Our surprise skeleton is now coming out and is making his way over to you as well, Vegas. .22's gonna hit.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Alright.
Alright, this skeleton is currently frightened, and is going to attempt to move away. Is going to provoke opportunity attacks from both Vanya and Ignatius. If either one of you would like to do it, he is pretty low. So I think
I've
you only
used-
need
Indeed.
one.
My reaction's gone until
It's
my
top of the
turn,
round.
so- Oh, really? Okay. I'll let Ignatius do it.
Money.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Ooh. And that downs him. Next up, the skeleton that is currently engaged with Aspen.
You cannot
just
avoid
completely
annihilation.
Beat that.
Alright, escape.
Okay, well, we've got a new friend right here. In a kind of a decent enough position right now. So I think instead of trying to retreat or anything, a ski is going to quickly toss her orb over into her other hand, and in her main hand draw out a dagger, which she will use to take a swing at this skelly boy.
Alrighty. The 20 will hit. 4 damage. Respectable.
And I believe that is all she is going to be up to right now, aside from cackling somewhat ominously at being able to inflict damage on this so quickly.
Alright. Charlotte.
All right, Charlotte is going to get off the couch, moving here to stand beside Vegas. Let me reset my target. Okay, reset targeting. Getting out the mace. And I'm going to try to smash this thing. Yes, I would like to hit.
I like the dice.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that is going to whiff.
Let me see what else I can do as a bonus action. Nah, we're not in too much danger. That is unfortunately going to be it for me.
Alright. Vanya.
Following Eski's lead, I'm going to attack the same one.
Alright.
With main hand first. And
21's gonna hit.
then damage. Ugh.
And sneak attack.
Yep. There we go.
Extra 2 points of damage.
And
It
then
is
my
looking pretty bad.
offhand. Assuming that's a miss.
9 will miss, yes.
I'm gonna hop down from the table and kind of position myself so I can attack the 2 here, and I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright. Vegas.
Alright. So I'm waiting for the banner to disappear. I can click through the banner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just didn't have the target button selected. I attack this one between Vanya and I.
That's gonna hit. Very high damage as you overkill and completely split this one's skull in 2.
Action surge.
Acid Surge, huh?
I'm just gonna. I'll turn that into a resource tab later. I'll attack.
It should be a resource
this-
tab on your sheet.
I don't see it.
Acid Surge under features, 1 out of 1.
Oh, I was looking at like the resources on like the attributes
Yeah,
page.
all your
I see it now.
all the features that you guys have that have resources should be under the features tab. You shouldn't have to use
Okay,
the resource ones.
I found it. Got it. That's second wind. I'm silly. I clicked a little bit too high for that.
Did you mean to use that?
No, so I clicked a little bit too high, just above action surge. So I have to
Alright.
refill that point.
I undid the healing, so just reapply
Yeah.
the second wind, but
Yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah, next attack. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Natural
Styling
20.
on him.
Oh my gosh, 18 points of damage. This one just
18.
literally, you give it a wide swing and its bones just scatter all across the tavern floor.
Brilliant.
I believe that leaves us with one Skelly boy left.
damn.
That is my turn. Let me click that button.
Alright, it's set.
All right. He just though she smiles at like seeing Vegas knock down two skeletons with one, she still just mutters to herself, "Oh, you rascals won't learn, will you?"
It's gonna hit. And with max damage, it looks like. Was it max? No, it was
No,
minimum
that's
damage.
min damage.
You couldn't read the dice. So with min damage, you still manage to finish off the last of the skeletons.
Not my best shot, but it did the job.
And that will end combat.
Everyone gets 2 turns but me.
Aw.
I don't get 2 turns either. Or wait, during combat, shit.
Glenn is going to run into the washroom real quick, and is going to grab a healing potion and down it.
I'm gonna say Ignatius is going full action mode and is gonna run up to the door and attempt to assess the situation.
Okay. Just give perception
Nice.
checks. Anybody that is
Oh.
peeking into the supposed storage room.
Oh, I'm
While
so
that is
good at those.
happening, can I see kind of like the sorts of skeletons that were involved here, like the sort of folk or beast that they came from?
Yeah, investigation.
Alrighty.
While you're doing that, let's see. We got Vanya, Iset, Ignatius, and that's mostly. Did you roll perception twice?
I did indeed. My apologies.
Okay.
I thought there was supposed to be a prompt, and when I didn't see it, I clicked again.
Gotcha.
Ignore that second one.
Alright. So yes, Ignatius is set, and Vanya, glancing through, nothing about the terrain that you see here matches the aesthetic of the inn at all. It's completely different. It is a hard stone masoned floor, and it looks old. It looks older. Well, you would say it would look older than this building, but this building is almost 1,000 years old. So the fact that this building looks pretty good is impressive. But whatever this is, it's just as old. But it does not appear to be in place with the foundations.
Interesting look for a storage room.
I don't think this is a storage room.
Hmm. Maybe
Also,
it's
I
one
got
of
a
those
19 on my
warehouses.
investigation.
Yes, give me a second.
We got a dungeon here, baby.
But why did it open here?
Alright, Iske. Is it, how do you say the name precisely? Because I'm going to get it wrong a lot, I imagine.
It's first syllable, second syllable ski.
A
ski.
ski. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Like
Yeah.
a ski.
Alright, a
sport
ski
thing.
with a 19. Examining these skeletons, they look, they're definitely humanoid, but they look more brethren based. Like every single one of them look to be brethren. They all have very old, like tattered gear on that is not great, and their swords are all very rusted.
Very curious. He is going to take the most intact of the skulls and say, he's just kind of softly to herself, I could make you useful sometime, and just kind of deposit it in with the rest of her things in her bag.
What was the barkeep's name again?
Glenn.
Glenn, get out here.
Glenn, having taken a moment to wash the blood off of himself, stumbles out of the bar looking just upheaved. Yes.
So not breaking eye contact, he points behind him into the space of the supposed storage. What's that? What is that?
Well, I am presuming that that's the dungeon. It's never cropped up here before. While he is speaking, a old silver fox who was at the bar earlier steps over and basically had not moved while you all had engaged with the skeletons, and glances around. That indeed looks to be the dungeon. You all did quite an impressive work cleaning up those skeletons that came up.
We did?
Why are
Damn
we
right I
saying the dungeon and not a dungeon here?
The dungeon is a thing.
Okay, so it's one. All right, got it. I thought we were just emphasizing this specific one as if it had history here.
No. This hasn't been here before.
Cicero...
Unless we're being lied to.
Cicero's chuckling from the corner. The dungeon, as it is still a mystery to everyone, but it has properties that allow it to crop up anywhere in the beast world. It hasn't been over here in the 15 years that it's been, but it looks like it is starting to make its rounds. Sorry about
I
the
don't
tavern,
suppose
Glenn.
it might be after one of us here then, beckoning someone in.
Ken looks to Aski. What?
Perhaps so.
No. It doesn't do that, does it? It doesn't call for people. Hey, you! She'll prod Aspen's leg. I'm assuming they're stood up.
Yeah, just kind of like they've got a bit of a wound on the arm, just like kind of patching it with a bit of stray cloth.
You alright?
This simple wound.
Okay. I'm gonna. Who else wants to go down there? I want to go down there. It looks.
Oh, I'm fixing to go down there.
Yeah.
Vegas, have you ever been in the dungeon before?
Vegas shakes his head and cracks his knuckles. No.
But who knows when we'll get the chance next?
Exactly.
Vanya kind of reaches up a little mousy fist to Aski. Aski, sorry.
I've done it a few times, but I never led a delve into it. I just followed my friends.
Cicero, the silver fox, approaches and takes a peek inside. Well, yeah, I take it you all are planning to go on a delve.
Uh-huh.
Well, more things are going to pour out if we don't stop it.
Yes, and unfortunately, the next closest batch of delvers is miles away. It would take them possibly a day or more to get here, not counting the time it would take to send a message out.
Well, what sort of expert on this are you?
I'm glad you ask. I am an esteemed dungeoneer. I study the dungeon in all of its facets. I happen to be heading this way on a dungeon-related mission, and this happened to pop up very coincidentally.
Talk about serendipity.
Vanya's eyes are big
Indeed.
and sparkly when he mentions he's a dungeoneer.
All right. Well, let's
Well,
say we
let's-
go down there, slap about a few skeletons, and then let's let this fellow take a magnifying glass to the remains.
That'd be super great. First off, what's your name, though?
My name is Cicero.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind finding just what secrets are tucked away in here myself.
Before we go, Charlotte is going to. What's the coolest part of Vegas? Your jacket. I'm, go- I'm going to cast
Love that.
light jacket.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to be a
Saving throw
golden white
dexterity.
light. Yeah, it's a
What?
weird thing with Foundry.
Are you gonna
Let's see.
resist the light?
Fuck, wouldn't I just pose out of it? No, I'm good.
Speaking of names, I'm Vanya.
Vegas.
I'm Charlotte Rhines.
You may have heard of me.
No.
Oh, you listen.
Well, you have now.
Not won the light.
Kind of looks up at the dragon and the jackal. What? Do you have names? I've never met either of you, anything like you two before.
He said Nefertari. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Ignatius will do some sort of salute and put his hand across his chest before giving a little bow. You can call me Ignatius.
Yeah, so you aren't older than names. Good to note.
I got that a lot.
I've been accused of many things.
What about you? Calls over to the bear.
Aspen kind of steps out from the spot they got themselves stuck in fighting. Ugh, name is Aspen. Well, that's what you can call me.
Okay.
You all are insane and have Death Wish. Let's go.
Like at a tree?
Like the tree.
I mean, I did come here looking for adventure. Why not start now?
Okay,
Okay.
stay close to Vegas.
Oh,
here's the light.
well, before you all venture down there, let me grab something for you. And Glenn heads off back into the washroom over here. And after a second, he comes back and he passes each one of you a healing potion.
Handy.
Great.
Yay.
Hooray.
Is there an easy way to add that to our kit?
I'm going to drop it in your inventories.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Let's see.
I've been meaning to mess around and add a trinket so I can have a workaround on my bulwark armor. But that's for later.
Aspen just kind of leans to the side of it, like leaning down a little bit towards Vanya. Just because it's hardwood tree.
Okay. Wait, there's differences in wood?
Of course, hardwood, softwood, different quality.
Alright. Dropping potions.
Ye-
Making sure everyone gets one first.
Can I make a perception check about my environment?
Yeah, go ahead. $13. Be truthful. Have you been in the dungeon before, Vegas?
No, but I have been adventuring.
So you've never actually been in a dungeon, but you've
I've
heard
been
about.
no. I've been in a dungeon, just not the dungeon.
What's the difference?
Well,
Well, one of them
dungeons have,
sounds like a
an-
town jail.
Dungeons have like an end goal and like a boss. And I lie about what I do in them. Like, maybe I've never been in a dungeon.
Oh God.
One has a lot more to do with it than the other.
Like, no, okay. Like, yes, actual combat experience, soldier background, but no like adventuring type activities, just field combat.
Imagining you like giving that fucking Xbox 360 kid trash talk.
Yeah. Good. Anyway, you're gay, and then I play some fucking Metallica real quick.
Alright, real quick, I'm going to disable the combat carousel, which is going to require reload, and we will get on to the next scene.
Cool.
Combat carousel is currently
yeah.
taking up too much screen space.
Got it.
So, what do I perceive, though, if I've, like, you asked me if I've ever been in the dungeon, and I said no.
It's
Uh,
grey.
What does that mean?
The walls are very old, strangely old, and yet... Oh, it took off this one. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Might still be loading, Denter.
No.
Refresh.
Why?
You said it's grey.
The dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the fox called again? Sorry.
Cicero. Alright, getting the observer back up.
Ignatius would offer to go first into the dungeon in order to take hits to the chest.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, this is purely for my notes, but you promised us when the game began proper we would get a day of the year so to start planning around.
Yes. Believe it is. Let's see. January, February, March. March 13th. Use normal calendar days for this. 1365 is the year.
Thanks.
Not that you'll need to keep track of that
Thank
just
you.
yet. Anyways, yes, the walls are very strange because you saw the building on your approach, and nothing about this layout makes sense with the geometry of the actual building. There's some weird magic going on here, and this staircase leads further down. Cicero, in the meantime, is examining the skeleton bodies that you all scattered about the inn floor, while Glenn starts helping clean up. And we are now going to load our first dungeon.
Woo, yay.
Oh, good.
What was the tavern called, by the way?
The Bristle Inn.
Got it.
And this is
I'm
the
gonna move
Bristle
forward to
Inn
make
dungeon.
room for other tokens.
Yeah, gonna make some room.
Yeah, there's just me, Vegas, and Charlotte here.
You guys are on two separate sides of staircases.
Wait,
Ah.
wait, we went down together and then we got split by the Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
Yes, you're on
Uh-oh.
two
I
separate
see now.
sets of staircases.
Hello.
Hi.
Can I be moving
Did we-
kind of stealthily as best I can?
Yes, everyone go ahead and roll me stealth checks.
Let me check my armor to see if I have disadvantage.
MC Ashes of the dungeon.
Yeah,
Scale mail.
She, with
Don't know
her
why I rolled
dark
with
vision,
advantage.
is already looking ahead and is able to say, "There's more of them ahead."
What button do you hold for disadvantage on dice here?
Disadvantage
Control.
is control. Find out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking rip.
20.
Alright, that's a
What's
6.
the level of brightness we're working with here at the moment?
There's one candle lit on the wall next to you, and that's about it. Yeah, there's light
Well,
on...
Okay,
Vegas.
so
Yeah, light is on Vegas. I need to actually add that because it's a different scene. Let's
in that
see.
case, I can at least provide some aid to my half of the party over here.
There you go. Alright.
Oh,
By creating a sphere of shadows that will cloak us in a murky darkness and hopefully make us less visible to these guys up ahead.
Okay, I
Mine
will...
help.
Yeah, before we move any further, I want Aspen, Ignatius, and, Vanya, you don't need it. Anyone that was in that sphere to go ahead and roll their stealth checks again.
oh my god!
Okay, so Aspen is still 5. Ignatius, you got 6 compared to your 5, so better, barely.
Yeah, better.
Escape, did you already roll your stealth?
No, I hadn't rolled before.
Okay,
I got delayed on
yeah.
that because I was checking Spear of Shadows, but now, yeah, that 15 is for me doing for that end of things.
Alright, go ahead and, again, roll it with advantage, so roll one more time. Advantage is
Alright.
being given because of the spear that you're providing.
I see. In that case, I will do another roll.
Just to see if you can bring the average up. No. Okay.
No, my best is still 15.
Alright, well, as you guys attempt to cloud her down, some of you cloaked in shadows, one of you with a very bright and brimming hat, several skeletons down the hallway start clattering your way. And we are going to roll initiative again.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
I got you.
Rolling pretty good on initiative. Alright, is that everybody?
Think so.
Of course, me configuring the settings on that messed me up slightly. I will get this eventually. Alright, top of the round is Vanya.
So they definitely see us.
Oh yeah, they click-clack coming.
So she's
Flutter
gonna
ominously.
pop out of the shadows. I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna throw my offhand dagger at the skeleton directly in front of me. So I just make a normal attack roll with this, right?
Yes.
Why is it saying disadvantage?
You're at 25 feet. You can only
okay,
you have a
yeah.
range of 20.
Let me.
The game
take
will
that.
track if you're close enough or not. So.
Let me take that step forward and try again. There we go. Okay.
16 will hit.
And offhand. Blah, that's it. No sneak attack, I'm assuming.
No sneak attack.
And then I'm going to dash behind the wall here.
Alright.
And that's my turn. There's more!
Alright. This skeleton, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, is going to dash to get all the way up to here. This skeleton, 5, 10, 15, 20, is going to manage to get up on Vegas and attempt to swing at you, aiming for your hat.
How dare you?
Rude.
I was waiting for like the natural 20 that just cuts your hat in half.
Yeah, right.
You take 5 points of piercing damage.
I jump into his weapon to avoid ruining my hat.
Alright. Let's see. That is the end of that skeleton. Charlotte.
Alright, hang up. I'm going to get out the mace to try to protect my wagon companion. Please hit this. I have a hard. Oh. Woe is me.
Whoa.
I have something I could do as a bonus action. It's a spell. It is Sanctuary. So I'll have to target within range against attack. Get Vegas. No, Yeah, Vegas. So essentially, it's a... Let's see, it's a 1-minute spell. Essentially, anyone who attempts to attack Vegas will have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they must attack someone else or lose the attack.
Also, if Vegas attacks, the spell ends.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, it was just the end.
So I attack
Okay.
right now. I intentionally fail, is what you're saying?
No,
you're-
when
it's
when
your
or if
turn.
you attack. It lasts for a
Oh,
minute,
got it.
so you can choose to not attack.
Okay.
Ignore that saving throw. You don't need to actually make that.
I refuse.
All right.
That is all for me.
All right. Escape. Husky. I'm gonna get it eventually.
All right. I believe in you. I believe. Anyways, let's.
I'm not gonna pull a fucking Vex and Vax here.
It's only one name.
Yeah, but I'm the one that's getting it mixed up with another name.
Amazing. Anyways, I'm going to target, I think, this one, because they're less in immediately going to get curb stomped range. And I'm going to specifically target them with Chill Touch. Cool.
An attempt was made.
An attempt sure diddly dang was made. In that case, she is just gonna stay in the shadows and wait for her next shot, I suppose.
Let's see you, gal.
Sorry.
Alright. This skeleton, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is fortunately a little bit too far. It is going to dash. Not going to see practically anybody who is shrouded by the shadows over here, and is moving in towards Vegas. Gonna have to make that wisdom save.
Yep. That'll fail.
9 will fail. And so they can't attack that. Do they have to direct it to... Yeah, direct it to
Anyone
a moving
else or
target.
lose the attack.
Alright, well, they're going to direct the attack to Iset.
Rip.
Natural 18 was going to hit.
That hits.
For 3 points of piercing damage. It is your turn.
All right. I'm going to immediately pull out my longsword and hit back the skeleton that just hit me. For
Alright.
obvious reasons.
Uh, 13 will hit. 8 points of damage. Managed to smack it hard enough to jostle a bit of its armor off, and it's kind of like stumbling to stay together now.
And unfortunately, I don't think I have anything I can really use as a bonus action here, so that's my turn.
Alright. Aspen.
Aspen's just gonna very casually, with a very blank expression, just walk over to. Why is that working? Out there. Walk over to this skeleton, whip the axe round, and slash.
Alright. 23 will hit. 12 massive points of damage. In fact, you did so much damage that you killed this one outright.
Ooh.
You did literally like 95% of its health. So, there you go.
As that one just crumbles to dust, Aspen just turns their head to the next one. But that'll be my turn.
Alright. Alright, Alright, this skeleton at the far back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is gonna manage to get in range and is going to attempt to make a swing. Another wisdom save.
Another wisdom save.
Also fails. It does not have anyone it can swing at in this direction and is going to waste its action.
Yes.
That is its turn. Ignatius.
God, that really is loud. Ignatius is gonna scoot up 2 steps, whip out his halberd, and bring it down on this boy.
Alright. For those wanting to adjust the ready up sounds, if you go to your configure settings and under the module Cobalt Works Ready Up, the very top option is a volume slider. I've put it down to about 20%. I believe the default is 50. So that should help if it is too loud. It's meant to get your attention. It's not supposed to be deafening.
Oh, it does. It's just a little bassy.
Alright, that's definitely gonna hit, and, yeah, you managed to cleave that one down. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright. Make sure to pass your turn to Vegas.
Ooh, right, where do I do that?
Combat tracker. If you... right-click the combat encounters, it'll pop the tracker out for you, so you can just have it on your screen.
Done.
Vegas!
Alright, it's clobbering time.
Alright.
I clobber this one first. Shit.
Little wide on that swing.
A little bit. I'm gonna use my second wind now.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
Very good
Back
healing.
to full health. That's my turn.
Alright.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one's gonna manage to see both of you. Let's see what he goes for.
Just kind of jumps out of her skin. Does that?
And then the skeleton appears.
It is gonna swing at you, Vanya.
It was the screech.
15, I assume hits.
Yes, bang on. Meets beats. Ow.
Minimum damage, 3 piercing. As it manages to react to your sudden jump and just kind of like reach out and poke you.
Is my dagger inside it, or did it clatter against the floor?
Your dagger, yes, is inside this one right now.
Would I be able to use a bonus action to pull it out of the skeleton?
I will say you can.
Okay. And then I'm going to stab it with my main hand.
Alright.
Because it stabbed me. It's not fair.
14 will hit.
And damage. And sneak attack?
Don't
Don't
even need it. It's already down.
Then I'm going to reposition here.
Alright.
And that's my turn. I gave it to the skeleton.
Alright. This skeleton's actually going to reach out and try and poke you, Charlotte.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Completely whiffing. It's your turn.
I'm gonna try to use the mace. Try is a very good word. It rhymes with die. That's 16.
Very close to a 20.
With my that's minimum.
Oh.
It's a hit. I hit him.
Oh, honey.
It's listen all over again.
Damage is damage.
It is.
That's all for me.
Alright, a ski.
Okay, going to those glowy red eyes are going to peek out of the edge of the sphere of shadows. And you know what? I think two is the lucky number, right? So let's attack this one a second time, and see if it goes better this time around.
11
Only
is gonna
barely.
miss.
It at least probably gets the impression that someone is trying to attack it now. Not that it's successful. Anyways.
Alright, it's it.
All right. Gonna just swivel over around here and do another little pokey poke.
That will hit for 7 points of damage as this skeleton finally takes a blow
At long last.
and is already looking to falter.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Aspen.
Aspen's just gonna step forward to the next one and bring the axe up in an upward swipe. If you have to target it, does help.
Ooh, unfortunately with a 9, you're gonna swing it just a little bit wide.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
Alright. This skeleton's turn. Several targets to pick from. It's gonna swing at you, Vanya.
God, why?
They hate you so much. You're just so
Oh, God.
small
It's
that
gonna-
it pisses them off.
Do a wide swing, a little bit too high, and just completely misses you.
See, its problem is that it's swinging at Ignatius, Aspen, and Vegas height, and I'm way shorter.
Alright, speaking of Ignatius, it's your turn.
The animations are
me.
completely disjointed.
5-foot step and then a swing with a halberd.
Yeah, you have to switch over.
Money!
10
no.
is gonna miss, unfortunately.
We're just having a great time today. Everyone's
I just
having
like
a very
shouting
good
that
time
anyway.
rave.
It makes me feel better.
It's so much fun. We're having so much fun today.
Suffering.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright. Pass your turn, and it's Vegas.
Alrighty. I aim. And I swing. Shoot. Oh, thank God.
13 meets beats. Seven points of damage, as this skeleton is now also injured for the first time.
That'll have to do.
Alright, 2 skeletons left, both of them looking bloodied. Vanya.
The
Okay,
skeletons don't have any blood in them.
I'm gonna swing at the one directly below me.
Rattled.
Rattle.
Get kind of hop upwards and try and stab at its face.
Alright. That's gonna hit.
Yeah. There's that much damage, and
7 damage is enough to finish it.
And then with my offhand, I'm gonna go for the other one.
Alright. That's gonna hit.
And so that's 1d4 and a d6 damage. Oof. Because of sneak attack. 3. That
3?
sucks. And yeah, she kind of, while still in the air, lunges for the other one, but doesn't quite get purchase, and then drops to the ground and passes to the skeleton.
Alright. The skeleton is going to attempt another swing on Vegas. on its last leg, but
The stars align.
I object.
Oh my god.
I object because I have an item.
go
I
ahead.
have the Guardian Emblem.
Ooh.
As a reaction, let's see. 3 charges. When you're a creature within 30 feet, suffer a critical hit while wearing the armor wielding the shield that bears the emblem. Use a reaction, expend 1 charge to turn the critical hit into a normal hit instead.
All right. Let's see. So that is going to give back. Looks like only 1 hit point.
I mean, we're low level.
Yes, but it will work.
Every HP counts.
Taking the second roll off, which was a 1. All right. That is the end of its turn, and you might be able to put it in the ground.
Well, my mace is my forefront. I want to try something. I have another spell. Sacred Flame.
There you go.
They'll have to make a dex save.
They
That's 3
fail.
radiant.
And with only 1 HP left, they light up into radiant fire and just crumble to ash before you. And we are out of combat.
Okay, more of them.
Alright.
Anybody else get hit? That sucks.
Vegas, are you okay?
All in a day's work.
Good. I just want you to be more careful.
I mean, he's got to get close to stab things, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't know what might come up in this place. And
What?
Charlotte is going to look at ASCII and keep walking.
A shame that I couldn't drag any of these remains back down into the earth myself, but I'm sure this isn't the last we've seen of them today.
With a shovel or something else.
Probably not, no.
Yeah, more annoying than dangerous, I think.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. Wait, I heard something from Delvers. You've always got to go left. Always stick
Is
to the
that
left.
so?
Since
Yeah.
when?
Based on what?
It's
I'm gonna
just-
say Ignatius is gonna like bend forward and look left and right without actually stepping into the hall. Is that something he can do?
Yes, go ahead and make me a perception check.
All right.
See, it's just something that I heard. So you don't get lost, right? I mean,
All right, with the 14. Down the hall to the left, which is where you're going to look first, I assume.
Yeah.
You see 2 sources of light that seem to be candles sitting on the tops of several coffins. The coffins look to be made of similar material, ironically, to the stonework of the dungeon itself. It's kind of unusual. When you glance to the right, though, you notice that there are a couple more figures further down the hall, clambering about in the darkness. They are a bit lower to the ground and do not appear to be skeletons.
Ignatius would relay that information to the rest of the group and would advise taking out the creepy crawlies before going in and interacting with the other room.
I can veil our approach again if you need it.
sounds good.
That would be prudent, yes.
She's
Charlotte
also
just
In
looks
which
at
case,
Aski
let's go for
silently.
another sphere of shadows.
Alright.
What was that, Charlotte?
She's just staring at Aski.
Aski, as you're casting this, Vanya's gonna look at you, and with the silent speech, so no one else here even knows I'm talking to Aski. I don't think she likes you.
And a ski will twitch speak back. This is fine.
Alright, everyone make stealth checks with advantage. If you would have disadvantage, make a straight roll.
Straight.
With advantage. Ooh, oops. I only rolled the one. Let me roll again. Sorry about
Alright,
that.
it automatically rolled with disadvantage, but
Yeah, I accidentally rolled one.
It's Alt to roll with advantage.
Jesus Christ.
Roll is
Holy shit.
disadvantage, yeah?
okay, I
just-
rolled a 9.
What if I'm not trying to hide?
Just stepping in.
Are
I mean,
you
fuck it, we could just have
foregoing the
Ignatius
stealth
fall
check?
forward.
Yeah.
You are foregoing the stealth check.
Yeah. Aspen's just
Okay, well, that
walking
will be
in.
an auto fail from you, so let me check everybody else.
Rolling normally, I would have gotten a 4 anyway.
Yeah, I got an
Okay.
8.
Let's see. The rolls are all split up, so I'm trying to see who got what. So it said had a 21. Vanya, you had a 26. Charlotte, you said a, what was it?
6. I think. No,
Did
it's 14.
6. Yeah.
Did you roll normally?
It was with disadvantage, but
No, again, roll. If you have disadvantage, you would roll it straight. So if you could make another stealth roll for me. Norman.
No, I said I rolled normally. I basically, but the first roll is a 6, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I'm trying to see. I don't see your other roll. I just see
no?
the one with disadvantage. I don't see another.
That was
roll
the
on here.
lower one. That was the
Yeah, and
first
if you
roll.
click
Yeah,
on
it's the
the
first-
if you
you
click
can- you
on
can open
the
it up.
roll code for that, it shows that the first one was 4 and the second one was 12. So he's just taking the first roll as his
Oh, okay.
default.
That's okay. That wasn't what I was asking, but all right, we'll go with that. Vegas 16. Okay. I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Aspen's just walking in like they're going to a 9 to 5
Oh.
job.
Oh, yeah, alright.
That's bad.
Unfortunately, the DC is very high, and the ghouls down the road notice you are here. So we do not get a surprise round for this one. Go ahead and roll me your initiatives.
With that roll, I will be right back really quick.
You cannot avoid annihilation.
Oh, that one's not supposed to be on there. I don't know how I grabbed that by accident. Alright. That looks like everything. Let's see. Alright, up first, is set.
First of all, I'm going to need to see these fuckers. Can I at least hear them?
Let's see. You will see one up to your side right here. They are a bit further in darkness.
Yeah, that will be out of range, so I'm just going to use my longbow on this guy.
Alright. "21 hits. 9 points of damage."
And then immediately 5 feet with remaining movement to retreat.
Alright. Managed to nail that goal, and it lets out a horrible screech. Alright, next up. Oh, this one all the way in the back. 10, 15, 25, 30. Only going to get to about here. It's going to use the dash action to try and close distance. Vegas.
Alright. I slap this one.
All right.
Targeting. I
24 will
imagine
hit.
it hits, yeah. What? By the way, what does the fast in parentheses next to the roll mean?
You can just click that button and it'll just roll the damage for you. Nice, 12 damage. As you immediately bloody this ghoul and lop off one of its arms.
Hell yeah. That's it.
That's it. Alright, this ghoul in the back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's just barely gonna manage to get up to you.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Alright, it is going to make a bite attack. Maybe.
Possibly.
Perchance?
Oh, I didn't have you targeted, that's
Perhaps.
why.
You
Who
can't
knows?
just say perchance.
8 will miss. Alright, that's its turn. A ski.
Okay, let's step on over this way. By virtue of the dark vision that I have, I can really target any of these guys, but I think I'll just take this one here. That is the least cornered, and I will see if I can do it this time.
16 hits.
There we go. There we go.
6 points of
Alrighty.
necrotic damage, and I believe it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of its
Yes.
end of your turn.
Yeah, so this shadowy hand just kind of reaches out of the ground behind it to just kind of fling itself and then start draining away its energy as the ski just kind of peers out from the darkness and says, "You're trying to scare us, huh? I'll give you something to be afraid of."
All right, Charlotte.
Charlotte's going to step forward, and I'm going to prepare a spell, cast a spell, create bonfire.
All right.
Cantrip. So it's a 5-foot cube, so essentially it's going to be 3 by 3. That's how 5-foot cube technically
It should
is.
give you a tile to place when you cast it.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
You know what? This will work. This will work. I'll cast it here. This will work. Perfect. Well, it's a concentration spell, so I'm holding it. They'll take 1 fire damage, and anyone who walks in it or ends their turn there, if they're already in it, will have to make another save.
Same throw it moves to the bonfire.
And that is all for Charlotte.
All right. Ignatius.
Alright, Ignatius is gonna make his way next to Vegas and slap that motherfucker in the bonfire.
All right.
Alright, I'm clicking it, but hang on, let me just... There we go. Here, let me close it up in my character sheet. I don't know why it's not going through.
If you also, I believe, right-click your token, it'll pop up some icons at the bottom that have your weapons as well.
I forgot to target, duh.
26 will hit. Go ahead and
Alright,
roll
let's
the
do
damage.
then. Yep.
Yeah. There we go. 13 points of damage. This thing is looking critical now.
Woohoo, and that's all I'm gonna go with for now.
All right. Aspen.
Aspen, with Vegas going down there with the light spell, so Aspen can now actually see things. They're just gonna go, oh, that's why you were hiding. And just march up here and swing this one in front of the jackal.
I think it's the hair in their face.
20 will hit. 11 points of damage, and that one is down. Anything else?
No, just a soft chuckle and I'll pass.
Alright. Let's see. This ghoul. Man, I moved that quite quickly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna have to dash. And it's gonna take in the spot of this one. It's gonna delete that one since it's dead. This one is gonna attempt to make a bite attack on you. It's set.
Oh, good.
18
Yeah, that
will
hit.
hit. Take 9 points of piercing damage as it reaches up and just latches into your arm for a second.
Yeah, she is badly hurt.
Alright. Vanya.
Okay. Kind of running past Eski, gives her a little pat on the back, keeps going. I can move through allies, right?
Yes, just not enemies.
Can I step diagonally between them?
I will say it will cost extra movement.
That'll be, so hold on, I was here, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I will be able to do it. Okay. So we'll stand here, and I'll make a repeat at the other turn. I'm gonna throw my dagger at the ghoul that just bit is that
11's gonna miss, unfortunately.
That I think is all I can do. Actually, I'm gonna cunning action dash. So
Alright.
bonus action, and I'm actually gonna get myself here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
Passing it to the ghoul. Oh no! I just saw it! Oh,
Oh god.
Well, this one's gonna come in and try and bite you. 16 will hit.
yeah. Ouch.
Oh.
9
Oh,
points
ouch.
of piercing damage. These guys got teeth. This one's gonna have to step into the fire, so I imagine it
So
needs to make
dex
a
save.
dex save. Let's see, dex save.
DC is 12, which fails. I'll
Alright.
roll the damage.
Alright.
That is 5 fire damage.
Alright. So yeah, it catches on fire. It's gonna make a bite attack at Ignatius. Does 19 hit you?
It does indeed.
Meets? Okay.
Yep.
8 points of piercing damage. Weird, it doesn't seem to be... Up there. Oh, were you doing like a reaction or getting some kind of option?
Oh,
for
sorry.
it?
Did I have to click through that? My
Yes.
apologies.
Yeah, it doesn't forward it through until you do it.
Got it. Yeah, no, that hits, and I do not do anything to resist it. Let's see. I have 10
Temp HP.
temp
I will
HP, so
correct it. There it goes.
got it.
Alright, that's the end of its turn. The little medic thing was blocking the combat tracker. There we go. Alright, it's set. You're hurt.
Yeah.
Me no like bitey.
He said immediately uses her bonus action to chug her potion of healing.
Alright. Target yourself when you use it, it should heal you.
Oh, that's where the 10 hit points are. I see it
I
now.
did not like a dumbass, but I'll add them myself.
7 points of healing.
Mm-hmm. And then swings at this guy with a longsword again.
Alright. 8 is unfortunately going to swing a little wide.
C'est la vie. End turn.
Alright, Vegas, there's a cluster going on around you.
There sure is. I wish I had an action surge.
Shame.
Anyway. I attack he who is in front of me.
Oh, good hit. 11 points of damage. This ghoul is
Killer.
pounded into the ground.
Excellent. If I walk through this campfire, does that make me do
Yeah.
save?
You
Let
can
me
drop.
check.
You can drop your concentration at any point in a round, so it doesn't have to be your turn if you want to drop it early.
Let me see.
It's
initiative.
okay. I don't need to cross it.
Uh,
that is my turn, though.
But yeah, just as free information, if you are concentrating on something and you want to drop it, you can do it as a free action at anyone's turn. Alright, Ski.
Okay, let's see. Well, I think you are the most threatening one right now, so let's try to chilling touch you, old friend.
That hits. Two points of damage.
Ooh,
It
okay, cool.
seems to shrug the effect off just a bit. Alright, anything else?
I think that's all I'll be up to right now, yeah.
Alright, Charlotte.
Now, remembering, you can cast a spell while still holding a concentration spell. There's no feat or anything.
You can cast a spell that isn't concentration, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Alright.
I don't know how this is gonna calculate.
It will
because
make you roll it individually, so the first one will consume the spell slot, and then cast the spell again and make it not consume the spell slot for each other attack.
Alright, I'll cast 2 on the one that is fighting Ignatius.
Alright.
That's a 4. What? Oh,
Oh
it did
my
all
God.
at once.
Oh, interesting. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I remember having this issue. I meant to do it one at a time. I kind of feel like it's overkill. My idea was 2 on the one at Ignatius and the one behind
Let's
mine.
see. That first one would have been, what, 5 damage?
Let me see the roll.
Yeah, it looks like you
Oh.
rolled max, so...
Oh yeah, it does this on Foundry for some reason.
Okay, so this one is pretty weak. It's still up. If you want to roll 1d4 plus 1, I will calculate it.
This is on the second missile, 3.
Okay, that's just enough to finish it.
And then the third one is the one to the right of Vanya.
This one
5.
over here.
Yep. And at that moment, I'm going to drop concentration on Control Bonfire, Great Bonfire, and
right.
just tell Ignatius, save that little one. And that's the end of my turn.
Please do. She's useful to me.
Is that what we're going with? All right.
All right.
Ignatius
it's
is
your
gonna step forward. Sorry, I need to change my push to talk key. It's one of my mouse buttons, so whenever I click, it really screws
Oh,
with
God.
my.
I use
Yeah,
caps
right.
lock.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
people
I
use.
have
F1.
a little mouse.
Yeah, some people
I
use
use
like caps
F12.
locks, tabs. I've got a key on my. I've got like an additional key on my mouse that I use.
Yeah, I use that, but it doesn't let me like properly interact with things sometimes. It's very picky in that regard.
That's fair.
All right, so they're not bleeding out at the moment or anything, so I'm just gonna go for a swing.
Yeah, the 2 goals are still relatively undamaged.
All right, well let's just make sure they stay down. I'm gonna be using my good old. Where the hell did it go?
Yeah, I would use the action bar or the hot bars at the bottom and drag spells down there if it takes you a while to find
Right.
stuff.
No, what ended up happening is the search function where you can click action, bonus action, and all that's limited. I hit that by mistake. All right,
All good.
I'm going to be using Divine Smite with this hit on the ghoul.
Okay. It should be a thing under your spell tab, I believe. You should be able to click that on there. That hits. 14 points of damage. It is looking pretty bad now. And you said you were going to smite it?
Yeah, you said it was to be under my spells?
Yeah, under spells, you are looking for... Where is it at? It's not those bottom smites. Huh, where is it?
Can I just do
The
this?
features.
Oh, yeah, I can.
There you go. 12 points of radiant damage, and it is dead. Make sure to mark off the spell slot for that, because it did not use it.
It doesn't do that automatically. Got it.
Yeah, it's supposed to under the spell tab. I don't know why it's under there. I'll get it corrected later.
Got it.
Either
Alright,
way.
that's my turn.
That one is just completely turned to ash. It is Aspen's turn. This one is now, surprisingly, boxed in a corner.
About to have a bad day.
As far as I'm aware, it's the only one left, too. So Aspen's just gonna swing the axe. And apparently do nothing.
Unfortunately, just barely missing. Alright, it is the ghoul's turn. I'm gonna see who it feels like attacking. That is Iset.
Oh, cool, again.
With 7, it is gonna completely miss you,
Fortunately,
though.
missing by a mile.
And now we continue the curb stomp.
Is my dagger at its feet?
You can pick your dagger up next to it, yes.
Okay. Is that a bonus or free?
I will say it is free action.
Okay. So I'm gonna
you
make
did it
my...
before.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my main hand against it. It's just kind of stabbing at its guts. Ooh,
That's okay.
yeah!
That's it.
It no longer has guts.
10
And then-
health, it is still alive, so sneak attack crit.
It is not giving me the option to roll that as a crit.
You can hit the button twice, or,
Roll 2d6.
yeah. I have gotten a new, little feature that allows me to, automatically add or subtract health from things very quickly, so I don't have to dance around anymore.
That would have been 7 total, but it deleted one of them.
No, it added. It worked correctly.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep. It is still up,
Oh,
just
still up,
barely.
got it.
With 17 damage? Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there now and pass my turn off to a set.
Alright. It's
All right,
critical
time
at
to
this point.
Finish you off.
Beat down time.
Kick its
That's gonna
ass.
hit. 12 points of slashing
Should just
damage,
split the
and
fucking mole in half.
straight down its shoulder blade into its torso, and it splits open and collapses to the floor as the hallway now grows silent.
Nice.
That's uncomfortable. I'm gonna drink this potion that I got given. That's very nice. And I'm gonna quaff
They're
the
not bad at
potion.
all.
But
Ignatius
it's
will step forward and offer a lay on hands if needed.
Okay. Sure, I'd rather that than the using the potion, so.
I'm not below half health yet, so I'll pass.
Let's see. Total number of hit points equal to paladin level times 5. How many are you down? I can't see.
12.
I'm gonna give you all 10.
Thank you.
If you target and use it, it should heal?
Let's see.
Yeah. Testing it out.
Use ability. Wow.
Just the one.
One.
It's not a roll, it's a pool that you take
Oh,
from.
I overhealed you.
I'm at 15. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so
There
it's
you go.
10. I gave it 10 uses as a way of marking. I have 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Got it. Alright.
See, when I said we go right, we wouldn't have ran into the creepy. She kind of prods at the one I said cut in half.
Oh, we
Dead
still
brethren?
would have. It's just they would have been sneaking up onto our backs instead. Anyways, I don't see much happening down that hall now, so let's see what's to the left.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Little one, I forgot your name, I'm very sorry.
It's Vanya.
Vegas, this way.
I was just peeking.
Yashal, right?
Yes, you are very good at what you do. You need to be careful not to, like, go too far ahead. You've been getting yourself pinchered.
Yeah.
Aspen's just gonna put a foot on the lid of this coffin and just push.
Wait.
Don't worry, Vanya.
All right.
Alice was being a square.
not-
Make
That's
a
a
strength check for me. With a 20, you push your foot against the lid. The lid of the coffin pushes off entirely, and you're perplexed. There's nothing inside the coffin because the coffin's not hollow. It is a solid piece of block. The coffin lid just seems to be decorative.
That
How
seems like one
terribly
example of masonry.
disappointing.
I test the very
Things
next
are here
one.
just for show.
Looking at the other one, if you move the lid, there is nothing underneath it. It is a solid block.
Even when I put my hand on it?
What do you mean?
Like onto the block.
Yeah, I'm like patting the block.
Oh
My
yeah,
hand
yeah.
go
It
through.
is solid. There is no like illusionary magic or anything. It is deceptive for some purpose.
It's merely trying to look like a coffin.
Looks like whatever made this little stretch of dungeon only cares about the look of the coffin, not the function.
I think
Which is
they
a
heard
little
about...
disappointing, but for all we know, we might find something better deeper in.
They must have heard about a coffin, but didn't really pay attention.
I'm not one to profane the corpses of the dead, but given the unsanctity of this place, it seems in line.
Then where did the corpses come from if they weren't buried under these coffins?
Folks like us.
I'm not
Maybe,
gonna ask questions like that.
maybe it just kind of. It's weird, right? The dungeon just makes these places so. I don't know.
I feel
The
like we
thing
may have
is-
just been fighting them off.
The
Vague-
skeletal remains we were fighting earlier seemed to at least look like brethren rather than beast. It might have something to do with where the dungeon came from.
Don't expect Dungeon to be lazy.
There is... Vegas also has a point. That could have been other delvers.
I'm not one to get philosophical about this sort of thing when there could still be more around each corner. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
Gladly.
They're undead, there's nothing we can do. Best destroy them.
The hallway up ahead is surprisingly lit, and there's a red carpet that curves
In
around the
which
corner.
case, I should
I walked that
probably
red carpet.
Sphere of Shadows this to give us some cover, even despite the light.
All right, are we making
Goodness
stealth
gracious.
checks again?
I'm rolling for stealth.
At what point
Yeah.
do we just send Ignatius forward as a bit of like a meat on a string, and everyone else waits?
Or like waving a hat on a
Is
stick.
anyone communicating to
Yeah.
Aspen that sneaking
I
is
was
the plan?
I was about to say, Vanya goes, Aspen, quietly this time, yeah?
Yeah, Issa just kind of casually puts a hand on his shoulder and just like, let's do this one quietly this time.
All right, same as before. Roll stealth with advantage because of the spear. If you have disadvantage, roll it normally.
It's not rolling advantage. I'm gonna have to.
I got a 22
Change it.
earlier, so
Okay. Something's-
Yeah, baby.
Is it
free!
automatically rolling it for you?
Oh, I accidentally rolled a disadvantage.
It's automatically setting it to disadvantage for some reason.
Gotcha. It is probably the auto settings. I will make sure to configure that after the game.
First roll is 19, so 21.
So 21, okay.
16.
I got a 17.
I got 21. Aspen's just like hiding in the edge of the shadows.
Okay.
Weird.
22. See, Vanya's 17. Okay, that's good. Vegas. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Vegas, you rolled at disadvantage, right? By mistake?
Yeah, so that's a
Okay.
16, not a 4.
16 plus 2, so 18. Alright. Alrighty. Much better stealth this time. You are not noticed as you approach a large banquet hall. Up ahead, you see several rows of tables and benches. And at each of these tables is a strange-looking skeletal figure that almost looks canine in appearance. They are hunched over and they are just like ravenously eating at the food that is on the table, even though it's not going into them. It's just like slopping into their rib cages and back down onto the floor. They are occasionally cackling between bites.
I have a question about the food.
Uh-huh.
How fresh does it look?
The food looks surprisingly fresh until they get their hands on it.
Noted.
can I identify these creatures at all?
Let's see. I will allow, nature, history, or arcana. Oof. No clue. Never seen these before.
I will roll arc. That's a 15.
I will roll nature.
Alright.
Could I persuade them to tell me what they are?
Alright, let's see. Yeah, Vegas and Charlotte, particularly, Vegas, you would have heard stories from other delvers, and Charlotte, you would have probably heard from dungeon scouts specifically about skeletal hunched creatures known as Knoll Witherlings. They are quite vicious and usually end up getting enraged whenever they manage to down an enemy or one of them gets downed. They are quite dangerous in large groups.
Alright, well, let's say I step forward, take position at the entryway, and call them over.
Be careful.
If we can, let's see if I can
That's the
set up
worst
a
idea I've
little.
heard
We
in
may
the
be
past
able to hold them
24
here
hours.
yet.
I could bottleneck them.
Well, I mean, Ignatius could always
Well,
offer to pull out his shield and mace and just stand in the dead middle of the hall and, let everyone else sling spells while he stands there and takes it.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So my weapons don't have the thrown property because they're great weapons, right?
Yeah.
So would I have to make a weapon throw at disadvantage, even if I'm proficient?
Yeah, because you're not proficient in throwing great swords. That shit fucking
It's a
heavy,
damn
man.
tragedy.
Yeah, no, but I got 2, so worth.
All right, what's our plan, guys?
I'm going to be doing
Vegas
another.
is going to tomahawk his great axe across the room into the one at the far end.
That's
Let's get into position first, perhaps.
If nobody is getting ahead, I will be doing another great bonfire. Cantrips.
Ignatius would
And
like to
I
step
would
forward
also-
to just to the left of Bale, and I don't know how to ping on.
Hold left click.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't ping while I'm holding my push to talk key. All right, well, I want to move there, and then we can begin.
All right.
All right.
Does everybody know what they are planning to do?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
Lob
gonna.
arrows.
Okay, before you move up
Hitting
there,
out of
Things
sight.
with axe.
Yeah, let's say Ignatius moving there is like the start of the fight. Just
okay.
that sound good?
All right. We're gonna do a surprise round since you guys are stealth.
Ooh, beautiful.
Very good rolls. Let's see how they do. Not so great from them.
Awfully.
All right. Let's see.
Roll a 19 and
Vanya,
I go
top of the
fourth.
round.
So I'm going to. So Ignatius has kind of made it clear that he's gonna step.
He's gonna
Yeah, I
stand
guess if we
close
can
to the
just, like,
entrance.
Hold turns and let Ignatius move first, or do we just
This is
want to
a
have everyone
surprise
do
round.
stuff? Okay, got it.
So
Okay.
you
Yeah.
will get to act, and none of the enemies will react for a round.
I'm gonna step here, and this closest one I'm gonna hook a dagger at. So. Would that be an advantage because it
Yes,
doesn't know I'm here? Okay.
Yes, it does not know you're here, so
So
it
just
will-
in case at 20? Nope. Okay.
it'll still hit.
And roll for damage, and then sneak attack. So 10
Alright.
total.
A good first swing in.
And that's my turn, so pass into Vegas.
So I can't resist. I stride to the end of the red carpet, strike a little pose, and I whip out my my light crossbow, and I nail this thing from across the room. Oh, thank God.
That hits. 4 points of damage. Good hit.
Hell yeah. And then I use the rest of my movement to pirouette back into the orb.
Ah, yeah, it's orb time.
Truly.
We love orbs in this house.
It's like sitting under the giant parachute thing in the gym when you're like a kid.
Alright, next up, Aspen. As soon as the turn is passed.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm guessing the plan is that I don't just run in and hit things with axe.
I'd like to.
But, like,
you
my
can
whole
run in,
thing is-
hit, and leave if you want. They are surprised, so they will not get reactions.
You could always make a ready to action.
Yeah, that's boring though.
It's a Reddit action.
It's where you go online and you type a really mean comment at somebody.
Yeah.
Thought that was a YouTube action.
Social
Aspen's
media
gonna
action.
bolt in and whip the axe out of this one.
Alright. 18 will hit. And with a hefty 13 damage, this one is absolutely obliterated, and its bones go scattering across the table.
Oh my!
All talk for nothing. They aren't that simple.
Alright, anything else?
No, Aspen's not even gonna move. It's just.
Alright. A ski.
Alrighty, well, I am going to provide some cover for the group using a funny, silly little spell called Grease. Now, this area, right at the entrance of the room, is very slippery. And with that, I will see if any of these pack creatures are indeed foolish enough to just run right at us and fall on their asses.
Alright. Charlotte.
Alright. Moving 5, 10, 15, 20. Thinking. Give me a sec, I'm thinking tactically. I'm going to target this one with a Sacred Flame.
Alright.
So I'll roll... Well, not good, but Dex save is 1 radiant.
Well, they rolled a natural 1, so it will take the 1 points of radiant damage.
Just to warm up, I'm going to step back. Wait, that was 35, so let me move back here. Then that's my turn.
Alright. Iset.
All right. Let me see here. Wait, that's 15. Oh well. I'm gonna
Yes,
go ahead and
diagonal
lob an arrow.
movement will cost 5 feet extra after the first 5 feet. It's like every
Fair
other,
enough.
I believe.
Yeah. Still gonna lob an arrow at this guy.
Alright, that hits.
Minimum damage. And then slink right back into the shadows.
Alright. This Knoll is surprised. Ignatius.
Hi, that's me.
Alright.
Ignatius takes up position and readies an action to thwap someone with the halberd when they step into range.
Okay. You've got extra reach, so they'll be like right on the edge of the grease then, I imagine.
Yeah, and the grease. Yep.
Alright. Alright. Surprised, and dead. Vanya, top of the round.
Okay. We'll go. Here, so I can grab my dagger. And then step back here and chuck it. This one.
Just pick it up and throw it again.
Yep. Eh. Oh my
Natural
goodness.
20.
Okay.
Nice.
This will just be damage, right? Not surprise.
Yes,
So
you
not
won't get
sneak?
no sneak, unfortunately.
Okay. So just whew. Minimum
Oh.
damage, but just enough.
Interesting. Oh, right, that one was hit earlier. Yeah, so that one's dead.
Nice.
Alright.
She just kind of yes, and I'm gonna pass.
Alright, Vegas.
Okay. Excuse me a sec. I take another shot. Or wait, is reloading an action? A crossbow?
What kind of crossbow?
Light crossbow.
No.
It's a bonus action?
No.
It's a
You're
nothing.
good.
Oh, okay,
It's a
cool.
free
got it.
action.
Yeah, if you have a heavy crossbow, I believe it's bonus action.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, 22 is gonna hit. 7 damage. That one is now dead.
And I return. Oh. Uh-huh.
Alright, Aspen. There's only a couple left standing now.
Aspen's gonna window selected. Gonna hop up 1 foot on the bench, next on the table, and then just I'm assuming I can do that, right?
Yeah.
And then just basically golf swing the axe at this one's head.
Alright. $19 will hit.
Oh my god!
Max damage, this one is just instantly decapitated and crumples to the ground.
Or
Aspen's a monster.
This is fun! I thought it was Death Wish! And that's my turn.
I love that Aspen's entire presence in the delve so far has been nothing is threatening, I'm just killing shit.
What, is this an issue for any of you?
Something came out the wall and stabbed me, now I'm gonna have fun.
Alright, the ski.
Alright.
2 targets remain.
Target this one since they are more out of the way. Hit you with the old reliable in big quotation marks.
That's gonna hit.
Hey.
Nice. 6 points of damage. It is
Necrotic damage.
looking pretty injured now. I'm gonna wonder if they're gonna even be able to get a reaction in, because they're almost done.
Yeah, I was really anticipating them putting up a more of a fight and it just becoming
Yeah.
like a big old slog like with the ghouls. But you know what? I'm this is a situation where
Surprise
I'm fine
round
to
help.
Yeah, I'm fine with wasting a spell slot because it means that we're just doing well.
Alright, Charlotte.
all right.
That's called an Alva Strike, baby.
Move forward 5, 10, 15. My vision's kind of wonked, but it's probably because I'm that of a light on me. All right, I'm gonna target that one with a sacred flame.
Ooh.
Oh, that's an 8.
Well, if it fails, unfortunately, it succeeded with an 18.
Okay. Succeed the 8, fail the 1. I mean, best I can do. Walk back. That's it.
Alright. Isette's up next.
You should
All
stand
right.
closer to the grease trap. Lure them in some.
I wonder if that's even. Yeah, that's. I can still target this guy right here. I'm just going to lob an arrow at them.
It's gonna hit. And for 6 damage, it falls.
Nice.
Only 1 remains. Ignatius.
Huh. Yeah, I can't actually see where the last one is.
Last one is off in the corner here, just out of vision. It is not well lit, and happens to have a keg in the way.
For the grease.
I could use fly to just like take me over the grease, couldn't
Yeah,
I?
you could, because you're a dragon.
Right.
And you have 40 movement feet of flight, so you could actually get right up on top of it.
Yeah, Ignatius is gonna land on right next to the little guy and swipe down.
Big starry eyes as she watches Ignatius fly past.
18 will hit. 13 points of damage. How would you like to finish him?
He's just gonna fly with his halberd in the air, and by the time he lands, he just brings it down in one giant chopping action to cut it straight down the middle.
Alright, with that, combat ends, and we are gonna go on to a break.
All right.
Alright.
Be right back.
Okay.
I return.
I just got back too.
Hello.
That didn't go anywhere.
I've been here.
Wow, imagine not pushing the I am back button.
I can't be back if I didn't go anywhere.
That's very true. I almost feel bad for those things.
Oh, I don't. They have some abilities that are pretty rough.
Yeah, I know.
So the
I
fact that
know.
you guys dealt with them, pretty good. They don't have a lot of HP, but what they can do is pretty damaging.
They got that, like, flail around on death thing they can do, and a couple of other things that they're not fun. Yeah, I like using gnolls in my games that I run, so it's always fun to see them.
Gee, I wonder why Hyena go.
Shit it.
It's a big mystery. We'll just never know.
It's a mysterious.
Anyway, I don't know if golf exists in the Beast World, but it does now.
Yep, that's what we're gonna call that now. Decapitating things with an axe from the top of the table is now golf.
They also have multi attack, which is kind of scary.
They have at this level?
Yeah, quarters CR, and they have multi attack in addition to everything else.
Why? I'm assuming it's their health that keeps them low.
Oh yeah, they have no health. Yeah, they didn't even get a chance to really use their reactions for anything.
I just love the Aspen's just like clambering onto anything. It's such heavy like bisexual energy of I don't care what furniture's in front of me, I'm gonna climb it. Giving me Riker energy there, Dante, with Aspen.
Good.
Also, Duo, the Xenomorph and DBD is so fucking fun to play.
Yep.
I love it. But even in games I'm doing badly with it, I'm just sat there like, yeah, no, I'm having fun.
I haven't had a bad game with them yet so far. I had one where they brought me to the game.
That's such a good map for it, though.
It was the first time playing on there, but I was also using like a very aggressive anti-altruism build with like save the best for last, rapid brutality,
Nice.
all this other stuff, so I could like vault windows quicker and just like recover from attacks and chases faster. And they kept going for flashlight saves, or trying to, and it was interesting because I would hit one. They would run away. I would hit another. They'd run away. I would recover faster to start building up tokens. Eventually, I would down somebody, pretend like I'm going to go pick them up, and when somebody tried to run over the save, I go over and down them, then use the speed boost I got from downing them to go and down another person.
That's crazy.
It just kept going. It eventually got to the point where one of the people, the person who brought the offering, had like boil over and like flip-flop.
Okay.
And they were next to a hook where somebody died, so I couldn't actually get them over because they would either recover from flip-flop and get like half their wiggle bar filled, or boil over would be just annoying enough that I wouldn't be able to get to a hook. So I left them on the floor and they ended up disconnecting. And I'm like, alright,
Okay.
well, if I can't hook you, you will just bleed out then.
See, I don't feel bad for them because they took you to the game.
Yeah, they got one gen done.
Hey, Jade.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Armored Core, really, but I want you to know that I saw someone refer to 621 as the world's okayest lobotomite.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Is
Hell
everybody
of a
just
title.
ignoring the fact that his fucking code is 621, like
No,
E621.
Absolutely
Let's
not.
not.
No,
Let's not
that's
talk
you
about it.
know.
He just really likes MSG.
My return. What the hell did I miss?
Armored core stuff, don't worry. Smile.
Wait, you were talking about Dead by Daylight for a little bit, and then it just turned into an Armored Core conversation, right?
Dante was
I'm
bringing up
sorry.
something that they saw.
Jade, Jade,
Mhm.
so you've unlocked the nest, right?
Yeah.
1v1 me.
Not right now.
Not right now, but like a
No,
later
right
time.
now, while you are also playing the game.
Right now,
Oh,
I
jeez.
fucking the VOD cuts to our Armored Core match real quick.
Alright.
Vanya and
It
Vegas.
looks like everybody is here, so
Yeah.
we are resuming.
Yeah. Sorry, I just burped into the mic. Excuse me.
I'm gonna take my knife back out of the body and start kind of looking it over.
Looking it over or knife over?
Yes, but mostly the body, like trying to find anything interesting or useful.
Okay. Anybody that is looking for something or just checking out the room, make me investigation checks.
All right.
I'm peeping this food.
I love
Let's go,
that.
baby. Yeah, little pizza tower noise.
I'm so good at investigating!
Oh boy. Alright. Checking around the room in general. The first thing that you notice is the smell of the food. The food smells fresh. It's not only smells fresh, it looks fresh, as if it was just cooked minutes ago. Which is unusual for creatures that don't need to eat for sustenance, so it seemed like they were just wasting the food. The gnolls themselves are entirely bone. There is barely any skin. The fur that is on them, that's around most of their head area, is just, it is like dry. It is extremely dry and just dusty. Glancing through the rest of the room, though, a glint catches Vegas's eye with the natural 20. Something shiny in the fireplace.
Oh, lit. All right. I note that.
Yes,
I don't
it
say
is.
anything about it. Yeah, I get it. I note that. Don't say anything about it. What can I find on this table? What is this spread? What can I spy? I'm hungry.
Are you gonna just try some of the food?
Well, yeah, but like, what kind of food is there? Can I recognize any of it, or
It
is it just like
is-
nondescript food?
It is various types of food. There are meat, there's fish, there's fresh bread, there's chicken, there seems to be even soup,
Soup. Ooh, I
fresh
am a soup
vegetables,
guy.
rice, literally just about everything.
Cool. Okay, so like I take a like a big old like turkey leg or some shit, and then I take a bite out of it because it looks fresh. It smells fresh.
Yep, and it is. Nothing,
Vegas.
nothing wrong with it.
You don't know where that's been.
But it can't be any less safe than wall chicken.
Is there
What?
anything we can tell about the food in particular?
I think those are
other than that it
both
looks
equally
fresh?
unsafe.
You've never,
What did you
you
say, Mara?
guys.
Is there anything we can tell about the food in particular other than like its apparent freshness?
It again, it looks well prepared, which makes no sense because the gnolls in here clearly didn't make it.
Hmm.
Did the ghouls make it?
All right.
I'm casting detect magic.
You
Who
definitely
knows?
pick up
Maybe-
magic. Not from the food, from fireplace.
Oh.
Vegas is already crouched in front of the fireplace, and he's like, "All right, I saw something in there. I'm
Be sure to
gonna.
put the fire out first.
Is there like a pitcher of water that I can dunk my hand into?
Yeah, there's water around.
All right, so I'm gonna get my hand wet before reaching into the fireplace where I saw the thing with my nat 20.
Okay, make a dexterity check for me.
You know I'm fireproof, right?
Okay, but I saw it first, so
Hmm.
Fair enough.
He's crouched down like that. The temptation to just put a foot in the small of his back and push.
Oh dear.
All right. You reach in and try to grab it, and it slips out of your hand. On the first attempt, it doesn't burn you, luckily.
Can I try? Can I like? So
You
now
want
that it's loose, can I
you
just
try
grab
again?
it again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Another dexterity check. We're gonna see how long it takes you to get this out. Okay, yeah, with the 14, you manage to grab it, pull it out, kind of like bouncing around in your hands for a second, and then I assume you would like to dunk it into the water to cool it off.
Yeah.
Because it is made of metal.
Yeah.
Okay. You drop it in there, and then after a second, kind of peek into the mug, and it's a key.
I'll fish it out.
I go ahead and add to the treasure inventory one mystery key.
It appears to be a magic key, no less.
Is it magic? Does a set like
At least
identify that as the
assuming that
source?
was what the source of the magic in the fireplace was, unless...
Yes, as Vegas pulls it out, your detect magic can tell that it is the key. The key is magical.
Something about that key.
Can I inspect the key?
A magical key hidden away in the fireplace of a dungeon.
It looks like an ordinary key, surprisingly.
Bite it.
Yeah, I bite it.
Okay. Yeah, made of metal. Key.
Yep,
Well,
that's a
whatever's
key, and I
behind
pocket
this
it.
lock must be something truly terrible if someone's trying to hide it like that. Let's see if we can't find where it goes.
Husky!
I think you are overthinking it.
Help me with this. She's gonna try and pull the head off of one of these gnolls.
What are you doing?
Getting something for Husky, okay?
Why
This
do
one
you
hell
need
is
that?
already removed.
It was walking and it's magical and Husky likes magic, okay? Alright. Anyway, she goes back to try to pulling its head off.
There is plenty we could find out about the capabilities of the dungeon by studying this a bit more closely, so she will draw her own dagger and attempt to help with loosing the skull of this thing.
Aspen's just gonna pick up the head they severed and just climb down from the table and just hand it to Vanya.
There you go.
Oh, okay. There you go, Husky. Just passes it back
Terribly
up.
convenient. I suppose we're the scariest things in the dungeon right now. You all are quite
Truly.
the natural killers.
There was another path there.
Yeah, but the other brethren bodies came from, right? Let's go that way.
Real quick, can Vegas like make a plate real quick? Just like throw a bunch of food onto a
You want
plate
to
and
just
carry it
grab
around?
one of the plates? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, awesome. I'll
Christ.
grab like I'll just grab like a big leg of mutton. So now I'm just like double fisting sticks of meat.
Oh my god. Vanya kind of crinkles her nose looking at him doing that and just kind of wonders off.
Gee,
gonna
Vegas,
steal
why'd
the
Mom let you
cutlery
have
too?
2 legs.
Dual-wielding legs.
Hey, you, Aspen.
Yes.
You're really good at swinging that thing.
This is what I do.
Charlotte's
Is it heavy?
gonna just take
What
a
a
piece,
big
fruit.
axe for a big bear.
pocket it, and leave.
What are you pocketing?
A
bit of fruit.
Okay.
Anything orange, apple.
Got it. There's definitely vegetables on the tables.
Wait, you're running off.
Charlotte's the kind of freak that would eat a tomato like an apple.
Wait, who doesn't do that?
Have you never
Yeah,
done
hang
that?
on. I think you're the weird one out here.
No, I've tried it. I can't
Nothing has ever
do
possessed me
tomato.
to eat a tomato like that either. I'm sorry.
I can't eat tomato unless it's been processed in some way. Or
All right,
like
listen. It's
salted
got to
at
be a
least.
good tomato, though. You don't just walk up to any tomato and take a chop out of it.
No, of course.
Aspen, remember, sneaky. Slow.
What are we hiding from? I see nothing.
Well, maybe there's more things and we need to be quiet, right?
Yes.
If there are more things, I will hit the things.
Yeah, but if we can hit the things
we
without
can
them
get
knowing
them
we're
I
right,
here.
can
yeah.
see through these shadows. There's nothing that I can see at the end of the hall.
Okay,
Well, never mind.
there's a wall.
Make me investigation checks.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a wall.
Ignatius
It
is
is
just gonna
back
say,
with
try
FD, I
sticking
think.
the key into the wall or something.
Oh, how I miss Eliza's investigation stat.
Just jam the key between some bricks, see what happens.
Alright, it's set with 15. You realize that there is a secret door here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, and I thought we were done.
okay. That's really cool, though.
Did the hidden door
Wow.
take the magic key, or did it just
Nope.
open when we found it?
Once investigating, you were able to find a loose panel that propped the door open. This next area it looks almost like it was a building at one point. It is completely in tatters and just cloaked in darkness.
What happened to this place?
I have bet.
That's how the dungeon works.
I'm gonna prod the bed. Is it soft or is it like the
Uh-oh.
caskets?
None of this place makes
Alright.
any sense.
The bed transforms into an upright standing bed monster and fights you.
Oh!
So you all shamble into this room, moving down onto the lower collapsed end of the floor. Vanya, you run over to take a peek under the bed, and as you do, something is gonna reach out and try to grab you.
Ah! Okay, got me. That's not good.
Oh my god.
You're gonna take 9 points of necrotic damage, and your strength drops by 1. As a shadow figure crawls out from underneath the bed.
I'd like to immediately start hitting it with my axe.
Oh, you're rolling initiative now.
Ah, so there is a monster under it.
Of course.
Oh, fuck me, I guess.
Did I not roll for initiative? Did that not come through? What the hell?
It did. It did. You got 15.
Weird. Huh.
Garbage roll.
Oh, I'll go take a fucking nap till it rolls around to me.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Did it not roll?
It rolled.
There's a bit
no, it
of
didn't.
there's lag right now. You can tell. There's like everybody's got lag. Forge is having a problem.
Oh,
1,000.
Oh!
horrible digit ping for everyone.
Oh, that's a
Alright.
bad roll.
It's the room of high latency. Oh
Alright.
shit.
Yo, quad digit gang.
There we go.
I'm the only one in the 3 digits on my end, and it's still 913.
I'm going so fast.
Beginning of the round. Let's see. The shadow is going to slink out, and it's actually going to go after you, Vegas, because of your light hat.
Light hat.
Nice.
It misses as it tries to snuff the light out.
Pose on him.
Alright, Vanya, this thing hurt.
But just like sharp, stabby sort of pain, or like ow.
You can feel it like down to your bones.
Ooh, they're like, okay, stabby time. Dib. Miss offhand. Actually, you know what? No, bonus action disengage. And I'm gonna go hide in this corner. And that's my turn.
All right, Ignatius.
Cool. So you said I'm on an upper level, right?
Yes, you're 5 feet up. Not much.
All right. Well, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just say Ignatius gets a little bit of height and wants to drop down from 10 feet onto the shadow.
With your flying speed.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get myself over him in that spot, drop down, and make an attack as I fall.
Okay.
Doesn't even have to do anything mechanical. This is just cool factor, because I'm also gonna be using, Divine Slap.
Just getting in the way is what you're doing.
He'll be alright.
Off the top ropes.
That's Vegas's thing. Yeah.
Tag team partner.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
And unfortunately misses.
Alright, and I don't use Divine Smite until it hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hit a creature. Okay, nothing then.
And you can call it after you hit it, too.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, that'll be me.
Alright, Charlotte.
Okay, regain. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on this net and hope for the best. That's a 3.
Ooh, natural 16. Unfortunately, is going to shimmer out of the spell.
All right, it's the best I can do. I end my turn.
All right, Eski.
Okay. Let's see. I think, given everyone else is presently whiffing, I suppose I have to try a bit harder this time. So let's target you and hit you with Chromatic Orb, and I will pick fire damage for this.
All right. 17 hits.
Okay, and so that's going to be
Oh, wow.
Wow.
16 fire damage.
God damn.
16. All right.
16 fire.
Let's see. Okay. All right. It takes the damage, and is still up. It seems to be resistant.
Fair enough. In either case, Eski will exclaim something like, "Let's see which of our shadows is deeper, creature," before ending her turn.
All right. Before Isette's turn, Eski, you hear a chuckling.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Only you hear it. That's it.
Oh, even better.
It's your turn, Vera.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go swing at this guy with my longsword.
All right. Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice, and I'm also going to call favorite enemy on this. Favorite foe, rather.
All right.
Oh shit.
For an extra 1d4 damage.
All right.
Would that be 2d4 since this is a crit?
Yes, it is dice roll.
16 damage.
And with that, it goes down.
Excellent.
And that is the end of combat.
Hey, you wouldn't have to have any more of those sparkly hands, would you?
Yeah, bad news. I am all out of juice.
Okay.
I have something for you.
That thing did a number on you.
Yeah, I felt that in my bones.
Little mouse.
I have some magic that would be able to help you.
I wouldn't mind
It might
taking
be
a
good of
breather.
you to not be sitting in the darkest corner of the room if you're trying to avoid any more of those.
But I'm trying to hide, and hiding in shadow is easier.
You
That was
can't
shadow.
hide from the shadows in the shadows.
She suddenly looks
I can
incredibly paranoid.
Stay close to Vegas. See his light.
You said you had magic?
Yes, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on a meager 4.
It's nicer than what I was on, thank you. She's just quickly scurry over to Vegas after that.
Alright, hang on. We can hit you with one of these as well. How much are you down?
I'm down to 10 of 17.
10 of 17. Alright. Let's give you a
Veg-
slap with my Cure Wounds as well.
I will also
Vegas
let you
offers-
guys know that you can take short rests as needed.
I might. Vanya, when you come over to Vegas, he offers you a bite off of the less bitten part of his leg of mutton.
No, not for me, thank you.
Is there such a thing as the less bitten part?
Well, yeah, it's the part that I haven't gotten to yet.
I don't eat meat.
Noted.
And
She
then
kinda,
one
like-
of Aspen's comes out again and just scribbles something in there.
She kind of gulps back a little bit of something as she's looking at this hunk of meat.
Well, I took it away, don't worry.
So,
know.
do you all feel confident in seeing which horror lies beyond this next door? Or would you rather we take a breather first?
I'm taking a breather.
It may be
Short
wise to take
resting.
a rest here.
I'd like a rest. I'm gonna
I
put
may
my
find myself somewhat against the idea of asleep in the room with the shadow cursed bed, but that might just be me.
I'm gonna
Keep
put
watch.
my ear up against the door and just kind of listen for a moment. Do I hear anything on the other side?
Make a perception check. And everyone that is currently resting, make investigation checks for me. Jesus Christ.
All the nat 20s today.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Cool.
We're all very
And we
observant.
are taking a short rest now?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can take a short rest. So, with the natural 20, listening through, there's no sounds coming from the other side at all.
Okay.
It's just quiet.
I don't hear anything over there.
Let's see, who else got natural 20? Aski and Charlotte. Okay. Both of you, would end up investigating, the bed that Vanya stuck her head under, regrettably. And beneath the bed, you find an old pipe. And I will add a pipe of smoke monsters to your, loot table.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Charlotte's gonna swipe it before a ski does.
Okay.
Wow.
Just pocket
Is that like a smoking pipe?
It is a smoking
Don't
pipe.
touch it.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to see it.
Someone's eager to get that into their hands.
I'm more interested in the smoking part of it
These
than the
things are
summoning part.
dangerous.
Gonna look at
Hell yeah, brother.
ASCII with the silent speech and just said, "Do you want me to get it?"
That's a cool item.
She will use the Twitch speech to respond. There'll be a less conspicuous time to get it back if we need it.
She's gonna nod.
I don't need it, but I'd like to ask whoever it goes to that I borrow it sometimes.
I want you to know, I went on a roll table. That was first thing that popped up for this room. I was like, that's funny.
That's really great.
Fitting somehow.
Yes. Anyways, did everyone get in their short rest?
I did.
I actually have a question. It's
Mhm.
based on my cleric design. There's an optional feature. I guess it's up to the DM. It's called Channel Divinity Harness Divine Power. I'll show you.
It's
an optional
where you can swap spell slots for it, I believe.
regain one expended spell slot, the level which no higher than half my proficiency rounded up.
So it'd be like, I think first level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that is fine.
All right. I regain one then. Oh, Harness Divine Power. It didn't trigger for some reason, but I'll put a spell slot back in.
Yeah, you will probably have to do it manually. It is probably not set up. I think most of the optionals are not.
And I will be also during that break using my sorcery points to regain my first level spell slot.
All right.
So, things I've learned today. Brethren turn into weird, crazy monsters when they die, and the shadows under the bed are real and they try to eat you.
No, they don't do that.
I've
Don't
dealt
do
with
that.
my fair
I've
share
known
of
that
dead
for
brethren.
a long time. I'm one of them, actually, but really, there's a lot bigger concerns that you can have down here in the dungeon.
Isa just quirks an eyebrow, says nothing.
If all that awaits me, or if the only thing separating me and bedtime is a tussle with a ghost monster, so be it.
Usky, you hear that chuckle again after you say that. Again, only
She
you.
is, yeah, no, she is just totally, she's laughing along with it because it as far as
The voices in
as
my head
far
agree
as
with me.
yeah, no, as far as the ski is concerned, wherever this voice is coming from, it's way more confident in itself than it has any right to be compared to her.
God is
Um,
DM spamming Eski.
Trying to just lean closer, Vanya. Brethren don't do that. I've seen them die before. They
Oh, okay.
don't
They
become
don't know. I've seen it
They
Everybody
have
happen.
to be
does.
made it deliberately, which means there's something down here that's doing it.
There's a skeleton inside you too, Vanya.
Vegas don't.
She just kind of squints at Vegas. Just, if you're trying to scare me, that
Probably
won't
there's a
work.
skeleton inside everyone.
She just kind of points at Usky. Just like, I've been traveling with this one for like a month now, and trust me,
She's built up a tolerance, I must imagine.
I actually really like her. She's fun.
Have fun
Torments the
next time.
morbidity, but no fault there.
Charlotte's just gonna leer at ASCII.
She is going to grin back so wide at the attention.
Isa is starting to look kind of exasperated.
Aspen's just like watching all this.
Oh, the doors.
Put the key in the door.
Door's not locked. He doesn't do anything.
I open the door.
Alright. There's a weird
Oh.
barricade makeshift in front of it, which
I scoot.
seems out of place.
I
Wait.
scoot it to the side.
Is it trying to stop things getting further
Oh,
past, or does it
Unclear.
look set up? Okay.
Alright, I can clear
Well,
this out.
looks
Don't
like
worry.
exactly the kind of hall that has a trap in it.
I was gonna say, can we check for
does-
traps?
Yes, investigation or perception checks.
I will roll investigation.
Identical rolls for me.
Alright. Looking over the barricade itself, it just appears to be a ramshackled made fortification. Just made of wood. There doesn't appear anything else about this area to be trapped.
Does the barricade look anything like the wood from the previous room?
Yeah.
So this was made to stop something getting to the door. Okay.
Hey, Duo.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this ambient track, by the way?
Oh, the dungeon music?
With like the monster in the background? Oh, Google, stop. I did not say. God,
That's the
I hate
monster.
the
You shouldn't.
I hate the false positives on this thing, dude. I'd say okay, Google, so infrequently. No, don't.
Okay, So, I've learned something. That you, she points at Vegas, should probably go first.
Don't mind if I do.
Head tilt.
Oops,
We don't need to close the door, though.
I didn't mean to.
Mhm. So, the barricades are kind of just very ramshackled. They're not very intense, so you can, with just enough force, just push them out of your way and get past them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Just gonna clamber over or under whatever. I'm probably small enough.
Yeah, you literally don't even need to touch it. You can just crawl under it.
Where's the big guy with the sword?
There's a couple of big folks with swords.
Yeah, the dragon.
Yeah, it might be a good
Ignatius.
idea to send old Bony White ahead. The skeletons might mistake him for one of theirs.
Epic own.
Aspen,
Alright.
Alright, moving on.
Is-
You have a staircase going downward.
Aspen, was that wood hardwood like you said the other stuff?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep, it's wood.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought wood was just wood, but apparently there's hardwood and something else wood.
People only tend to build out of hardwood. It's difficult to build with softwood. Better for bows, that sort of thing.
What's this? It looks like a little gap over here.
Yes, up ahead you can see what appears to be the backside of a bookshelf. Vegas, as you step on this particular part of the stairs, I'm gonna need you to make me, I believe it's a dex saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Oh,
serves us
boy.
right. We didn't check for traps. All fair
I
play.
knew it.
Thank you for knowing. Saving throw. Oof.
13, that's enough. The floor underneath this space gives out, but you are able to grab the ledge and pull yourself up to the side.
Okay.
Watch out for that gap.
There is
Only
a
Trixie.
pit, there's a 5-foot gap here that has a 10-foot pit in it.
I'm gonna start investigating for traps.
Alrighty.
There are no traps in this corridor.
Are you sure about that?
I think that was the only one.
Be careful.
Can I just glance into the pit?
There's a couple spikes down there. They're just made of wood. They look very basic.
Yeah, let's not fall in the holes like that. I'm gonna
Okay.
prod the set of stairs below it
Okay.
Before.
with, like, a bit of force with the back of my knife.
Stone.
Okay. I'm gonna stick to this side of the stairs with Iset.
Okay. I'm gonna aim at the spikes in the pit. I'm gonna try and like horseshoe the leg of meat onto one of the spikes. What does it take?
Dexterity check, because you're trying to be precise.
Alright, bet. Shit.
Teetered off at 20. It just falls straight into the
Hand-eye
pit.
coordination check.
All right, I have another leg of meat. Second try.
You're just gonna
I'm full.
waste
I'm not
it?
gonna finish it.
That one lands perfectly on it and stays on the very top of it.
Vegas goes yes, and
It's
proceeds.
better off if you didn't eat it.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm off of what I did eat.
You're a strong man.
But yes, up ahead,
Thank
there's
you.
an opening, and it appears to be a solid wood wall. It's at a little bit of an angle, and you can see some light coming from the other side.
In character, I can
Let's
eat
eat.
whatever I want because I have resistance or something against ingested poisons.
That's
Because you're a
hilarious.
dog.
Yeah. The one time my dog Rudy ate like half of a chocolate cake off of the counter, totally fine.
I'm gonna put my ear up against the back of the bookcase and listen in.
Yeah, perception check. Listening in, the only thing you can really hear is the faint sound of torches.
There's fire on the other side, like wall torches or something.
So, can we move this stealthily? Is there any way to move a giant bookshelf without creating noise?
Who's moving it?
Walk
I
through it.
guess Ignatius could give it a shot.
Okay. Just make a strength check.
Alright, let's see. Gonna do a tuh on each of his hands and then start pushing.
All right. The bookshelf slides open, pretty gracefully, and you can see inside more bookshelves everywhere. There is quite the library.
Kind of look back to
Yeah.
Aski with silent speech. Just books, lots of books.
Let's see if there aren't any that we haven't read yet
Yeah, I'm
already.
gonna investigate.
Yeah, likewise. I'm looking for
Certainly.
books
See if we're not
specifically on certain rituals that I might need to be doing.
Okay.
Me same.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm stupid with magic. What's a ritual spell specifically?
For 10 minutes, you can cast a spell without expending a spell slot.
I'm casting
It does
Detect
not need
Magic.
to be. I don't believe it has to be prepared either, so you can cast it.
All right, ritual casting Detect Magic.
All right. It'll take you 10 minutes, so everyone else is currently doing investigation or perception checks.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, it takes 10 full minutes for you to ritual cast it.
I'm so good at perceiving.
All right, fair enough.
All right. Let's see.
Do I take Detect Magic with me?
You casted it back in the banquet hall, and then you took a short rest, so 10 minutes would have long passed by
Yeah,
then.
fair.
Let's see. Vanya with the 12. Iset with the 15. Skay with the 6. Vegas with an 11. Ignatius with the 13. Alright, let's take a look at my DCs. Let's see.
Oh, good. There's multiple.
Alrighty. Looking around this room, the first thing that you notice that all the books that are in here, their spines are displayed, the titles are in common. They are legible. There are a couple more towards the center that are in some language that no one here recognizes.
Not even me.
Nope. It is completely illegible. With a 15, you do notice that there is actually another hollowed out bookcase towards the south as an additional door. let
Oh.
me run through. Let's see who got what. Believe the next one coming up would be Ignatius. Ignatius, you noticed the in the corner of the room, against one of these shelves, there is a broom, and it for a moment it looked like it either moved or slightly fell over.
All right. This is the tried and true strategy of dealing with shit you don't know about. He's gonna pull out his halberd and poke it from 10 feet away.
All right, it is over here by Vegas.
Oh, whoops.
Just so you know. Okay. Just make a halberd attack roll.
Damn, alright, a little harsh. I was going with a poke, sure.
You attempt to poke it, and it doesn't like that.
Sorry, what?
What do you mean it doesn't like that?
The broom comes to life and begins to attack.
Do I get to roll damage?
No, you missed. 14 misses.
Noted.
That there's a tried and tested gnoll-killing broom. I'm not giving context to that. It's funnier that way.
Alright. Everyone should be in initiative now.
Where?
Ask is just like, books!
Oh, what? You're fighting? You're fighting a tool? Yeah, okay, I'm reading. Bye.
Alright, hey, this is top of the round. It is actually your turn again.
Jeez, alright,
Missing
yeah.
Aspen on the initiative tracker.
Not in the room.
Did you not come in?
Nope.
Okay. Are you just hanging out outside?
Pretty much. Don't know anything else is happening. It's just books and stuff.
Okay.
The nerd shit. Alright. Same plan as last time, baby. Halberd 2. Let me make sure I'm targeted. Yeah!
11's gonna miss.
That's all she wrote.
Watch as we get our
Alright.
asses kicked by a broom.
Well, speaking of the devil, Broom is gonna make 2 attacks against you. The first one's gonna miss. I believe 19 meets.
19 meets. How much damage does it do?
It's gonna do 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Christ alive, alright, that's a pretty snasty broom.
And it's actually going to completely fly all the way past both of you. You do not get attacks of opportunity because it moves too quick. And it is going to come over here.
Movements.
And Vanya and Eske. This is weird targeting.
Just gonna turn around.
The bookshelves that you are currently looking at comes to life.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I understand.
You cannot avoid annihilation.
Good thing I am more powerful than books.
It attempts to grab you with some change, but completely misses.
You cannot avoid annihilation.
And it is now at the bottom of the turn order.
So the language we didn't know was French, the language of violence.
Angry book, angry books, angry books, angry books. He's just like shouting at this point.
Of all the guardians,
I'm gonna take a swing at the chained books.
Alright. Uh, 24 hits.
And do I get sneak attack because of Aske?
Yes, it is big enough.
Oh, nice. And I'm gonna offhand strike. Eh. That's probably a miss.
Yes. Anything else?
Just look at Aske, that's like, ah! And then that's my turn.
All right, that's it. The library
All
is
right,
attacking.
I'm going to fire my bow at some books, I guess. Why? I don't know. What has my life come to?
That hits. 8 points of damage as you manage to wedge an arrow through several of the chained books and keep them held in place.
I'll go to quietly slip over here and end my turn.
All right. Vegas.
I move, I climb. Is this like a climb to get up next to the broom?
If it's got walls. It does have walls. Yes, you will have to use the stairs or spend 5 extra movement, which shouldn't be a problem.
I spent 5 extra movement so I can hop up. Brilliant. I target broom.
Get its
I make
ass.
a grapple attack.
Also, Dante, at any point, if you wish to join initiative, let me know. Now that you hear fighting happening.
Okay.
That's a grapple check.
Oh, you're grappling. Gotcha. Let's see. It is probably going to use acrobatics.
I was gonna say I don't imagine that's a high strength
Nope.
style.
Yep. You managed to literally grab the broom by the handle.
Ride that motherfucker.
It is trying
Oh
to
boy,
wiggle
gumbo
away,
time again.
and it looks like you're sweeping now.
Hell yeah. I am gonna try and work this thing in between my legs because I want to go for a ride if this thing can fly. Like it just did.
Dumbo returns.
This is gonna be so cool.
All right. Anything else?
I don't know what I can't do anything as a bonus action when I've got one hand occupied, right?
I don't think you have any other bonus actions, do you?
No. That's gonna be it.
All right. Charlotte.
Still doing my ritual spell casting, just waving a hand, using the other to cast Sacred Flame on the chained library.
Okay.
7.
It fails, so it will take that full amount of damage. And the bookshelf looks like it is starting to fall apart.
That Aspen would very much see, I think. So that's where I'll hop in.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
So roll initiative.
Hey, well, fire may have been resisted before, but this is made of wood and paper, so let me just go ahead and target you with Yee-hoo,
Right.
fire
Hey!
damage. So is that 6d8 fire damage?
That's 68.
Cool.
Holy
Oh
shit.
dear.
Oh, it's dead,
Ah, yes,
right?
fireball.
It's more damage than fireball.
Ta-da!
Yeah, 28 points of damage is gonna completely burn this bookshelf up. Which is lucky, because it was coming up next.
Jesus, that thing showed the slightest amount of resistance, and you just flamethrower.
It was a dull read anyways. Aside from that, I don't know if Now the broom can probably still AOO even while wrestling with Vegas, so I think I'll stay right where I am for now.
All right. Ignatius, top of the round.
Hi, yeah, that's me. There we go. I'm just gonna assume with flight it's easy to get into that position without finagling.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Here's the follow-up the world's been waiting for.
19 will hit.
Yay! And I'm gonna try and chop it without taking off one of Vegas's hands.
Max damage. It's looking real bad.
Alright. That'll be my turn, because I don't feel like burning a divine slap on it.
All right, Aspen.
Aspen's just gonna wander into the room like, what's going on? What is all the noise?
Just still hearing
room
Vanya
full of
going, "Angry bucks, angry bucks, angry bucks."
Angry
Bucks cannot be angry. What is wrong with Broom?
You see Vegas
Only
wrestling a broom
Why
while
do you have to be
Ignatius is trying to chop it up.
Cleaning implements are
hold
not
it
to
still.
come to life.
Shrug. Hit Broom with axe.
I love Aspen's just nonchalant attitude to everything.
Oh, apparently target
I
is
hold
blocked
it
by a
out in
wall.
front of you perfectly.
Just
Yeah,
go ahead
because it's
and-
up the stairs, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and just make the attack roll, and we will apply it. You may have to untarget it.
Didn't want to be attack roll without target.
Just hit a d20 at the bottom. So at the very bottom, there's like the d20.
You should be able to hit the weapon. Oh, I guess it may not, actually, yeah. So do d20 plus, what, 7?
Yeah.
22 definitely hits.
Oh my god.
So 1d10 plus 5. Wait, no, I'm looking at fucking Ignatius's weapon.
That's 1d12 plus 6, I think.
Yeah, just double checking everything. Proficiency, strength. Yeah, it's gonna hit either way. So yeah.
This is 1d12, not.
Yeah, battle axe is a d12.
Yeah, you have a d12 plus 5. It only had a few bit of hit points left, and you managed to reach up and just cut it in half.
It's like holding the axe down by near the bottom of the haft and just really walloping it overhead. Complete gamble whether I hit Ignatius.
Say Livy.
I like the attitude too. Vanya's just gonna look at the books, then the broom, and just this place
I
is
leave you alone for 5 seconds. How do you get in fight with the library?
Another successful
Because
bout.
there's something in here that clearly warrants guarding like this. I'm gonna try to
Evidently.
figure out exactly what.
After the bookcase falls apart, you do notice that there is a chest underneath it.
Oh, I'm gonna go straight for it.
Is there a keyhole on it?
It is locked.
Can I
It's
try
my
to
key.
pick the lock? Oh wait, no, true.
All right. You want to use the key?
Yeah, just checking if it's the one.
Roll me a d100.
Oh. Why?
Roll me a d100.
Whoa.
Oh, this has something to do with the keys effect, huh?
It doesn't open.
Okay. I'm gonna try and pick the lock then.
All right. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I've got proficiency and plus 8. So 18.
Yes. With an 18. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to do that at disadvantage. You'll probably still get it,
Oh.
but
Oh.
I forgot about the Lux effect.
Nice.
It's 18.
18. Okay.
18,
The
yeah.
lock
18
manages.
is 18 is 18.
The lock manages to pop open. It felt tricky for a second, but you managed to get it. Inside is a set of smoldering leather armor.
I'm gonna take it up and have a look.
Interesting.
I will.
Like smoldering, as in like hot to the touch, or
Smoldering. Let me see if I can post it in chat.
Look at that.
It
Like
is
several
a set of leather armor, and it has harmless, odorless smoke rising from it. It is like an aesthetic.
This is really cool. She just kind of looks at it and says, "Is that? Does it look cool on you?" Add to that, like, jackal mystique.
I'll consider it.
I'll hold on for it for now.
Beast World really said armor effects.
Alright, adding smoldering leather armor to the treasure, and also adding the lock to the treasure. It is a lock of trickery.
I'm actually gonna try it. Can I just pocket that for myself?
Yep.
If no one stops me.
Alright, Charlotte, after a bit, your detect magic comes up, and you do detect the magic of the items that were acquired from the chest. And let's see, what's the radius on that?
30 feet.
30?
Yes.
30 feet, yeah.
An additional thing about it, I'm about to open the page. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch camel, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. With the detect magic up, you sense the lingering magic from the 2 animated objects that have been destroyed. And the both the armor that was picked up as well as the lock that Vanya pocketed. But other than that, that seems to be it.
I was just making sure there was nothing else.
And you can still concentrate on it for, I think, another 10 minutes.
Yep.
So, is there anything recoverable from the animated bookshelf that
No,
I
it burned
tortured, or is it
completely
just
down.
Gone.
All the books
Cool.
on there are destroyed.
And those were the only ones that were like the unreadable books, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The rest of the books are
right.
written in common and seem to be about various different subjects.
Is there any on what I'm specifically looking for? Or is it just random trivia, basically?
Do you, like, just pull a book off the shelf and open it?
More looking at the spines and reading them before just grabbing them. I'm becoming more cautious.
Okay. Remind me again what specifically you were looking for, because I do not remember.
So it is specific writings on the rituals I need to do for the subclass I'm aiming at.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be anything related to things of that nature.
Okay. She's looking a little frustrated and just starts for fun locking and then trying to pick the lock that she just salvaged.
Gotcha.
I actually want to look around the library for a particular topic.
Okay.
Necromancy.
Oh, interesting. Searching around, you don't see anything that is particularly about necromancy. The only thing that catches your eye that even may sound something like it is there's a book on the wall that says Volo's Guide to Spirits.
I'm taking that.
Okay. Do you open it up?
Yes.
It's blank. All the pages are blank.
Can I deduct this is not illusionary script or anything?
Yep. There's no illusionary script. In fact, if you check another book, it is also blank.
It's just a dungeon feature.
All
Puts it
the
back.
books are blank.
Huh.
This place is useless.
Yeah, I agree. What sort of wood is this, though? She pokes the bookshelf.
Hardwood.
It looks like the wood that you've seen both in the room you're in and the room you were previously in.
So, like, on closer inspection, it's, like, exactly the same
It
sort
is
of wood.
very identical.
You can see the repeating textures.
Yes, you can, actually.
Oh my god.
Tyler.
Vanya's mind is starting to unravel.
Oblivion ass.
Question to GM: what's the dealio with this wall here?
This is a door. Can you see past it?
Yeah. There's no door from what I can see. It's just I see a hallway.
Yeah. The bookshelves essentially move apart, and there is a completely hidden path over here. And then you also have 2 doors up to the west. So
I put my ear up to the door.
perception. 18. You hear a little bit of shuffling. It sounds like there might be a single individual in the next room.
There's somebody behind this door, guys.
We better see them.
We should go back with the others, Aski.
Vanya, back here.
Yeah. And Aski? She just kind of looks at Charlotte.
Charlotte just keeps walking.
Just... Wow. Okay. Anyway. To Aski in silent speech. She's yeah.
He wouldn't be the first.
True.
I'm gonna put my ear up to the second door before I do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same as before. You hear movement. It sounds like a single individual, and it sounds like they just might be walking in circles.
Hey,
Interesting.
Vegas.
What?
You want us to both take a door and go at the same time?
Right. Well, first, what I'm trying to discern is this like 2 doors to the same room?
It is a double door, yes.
Okay, in that case, yeah, let's just both take a side.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Careful. We are doing this stealthily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make stealth checks for me as you
Yay,
enter.
just landed.
Aspen, quietly.
Uh-oh.
The
Vegas accidentally kicks his door open, forgetting that he's supposed to be stealthy.
Oh my god, yes.
Hopefully I'm helping a little.
Oh my god. No over 10s. So, unfortunately, you hear from the other side of this pillar, intruders! Who goes there? And we're gonna start another initiative.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Oh no,
Can
I'm
I-
slow.
Can I respond to the who goes there before combat begins, or no?
Yeah, free action.
Okay, Vegas is gonna be like, your boss! Stand down.
Alright. Are you there, Vera?
Yeah.
Alright.
Got initiative.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, we were moving off into the next room.
Nice.
Jeez.
Alright.
Zoom.
Alright, top of the round. Alright, game is paused.
So wait, were they not fooled?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the target has not managed to move just yet, but if you want to hold an action, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to fire an arrow the moment something shows up.
Okay. Alrighty. Escape.
Who's currently underneath? Oh no. Okay.
Where am I?
Viola, you there?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about push to talk. I'm so used to not having push to talk. But
Saying
yeah,
it's taking me off the
okay,
view plan.
so in that case, I think I'm gonna try a little funny because this is the first thing we've encountered that can really properly like talk.
Communicate.
It seems to have, yeah, like some level of communication associated with it. Which means that I am going to, I don't know precisely where they are right now, but presumably on the other side of this room, right? If I go over here, I still don't see them either. Yeah,
Nope.
okay. So in that case, I will plonk down. Let me check the range on this again. 30, okay. Can only go to here. Unless I were to say step a bit that a ways. Yeah, something like there. And then I will create a murky shadow, suddenly appearing over their entrance. And I will call out into the hall instead. Your demise has come, and if you want to keep breathing to see another dawn, you will turn and run now. And I will attempt to intimidate.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
20.
Alright. God, where is it even at? Let's see. God. Oh, no. Okay. Unfortunately, it is immune to fear. So, it does not take effect.
You know, it was worth a shot. In any case, I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Alright, Vegas.
All right. I'm peeking.
Alright.
Aha.
I should have got the combat music up.
Who is this? Who do I spy at the end of my vision?
You see, a ghostly looking warrior clad in plate armor wielding a large sword.
I fire at it.
Alright. 10 will
Sure.
miss.
Well, that's the extent of my movement as well, so no movement from this. End of my turn.
It rolled real bad, so it's not even gonna get around the corner.
Alrighty. 5, 10, 15, 20, and you said another one would be 30, so I see him. Gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Alright.
Five.
Natural
You
1.
cannot avoid
5 radiant.
annihilation.
So he will take the full 5 damage from that.
And that's my turn.
All right, Aspen.
Okay. 1, 2. Can't see anything. I guess just end turn.
You can dash if you wish.
Yeah, let's do
It's
it.
up to you if you want to get into a better position.
Yeah.
It rolled real bad on initiative, so it's gonna go last.
$30, just enough.
Alright. Alright, Ignatius.
Don't forget push to talk.
Words! Right, yeah, okay, I don't even know what the hell we're fighting. Alright, let's see.
I don't know what we're fighting, but we've got 7 minutes to kill it.
Probably
Oh,
be
it
able to
says that's
finish it up in this
A
time.
damn wall, hang on. Okay, would I be able to move just, like, to the right here? Because it said I couldn't.
Yeah,
I just
you're
want to
fine.
know if... Okay, so I have, like, 2 extra spaces of movement on this, then. Alright, cool. Ignatius is gonna stance up there, ready to action to smack in case it gets closer, or... Nah, he's just gonna double move to get right up next to her. Alright, let's kick this thing's ass next turn.
Alright. Vanya.
I'm going to cunning action dash.
Alright.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And I'm going to stab it. Since everyone seems aggressive at it. And this will be sneak attack because of the others. Ooh. Ah, I missed. Okay. That's my turn and passing for the Phantom Warrior.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. It is gonna make 2 swings at Aspen, since they approached first. I assume 19 hits.
It do.
Alright, you can take 7 points of force damage. And it's gonna make another swing at you. With the natural 2 and misses. And that's the end of its turn.
If I dash, can I still use my held action?
Unfortunately, no, because you were holding for something to appear.
Tragic.
Yeah, unfortunate. I didn't realize it was so low on initiative.
Yeah, well, I can't hit it without getting closer, so I'm just gonna go dash instead. Mm. Mm. Actually, now that I have it in my sight, would that work? Like from here?
How much movement was it?
Yeah.
40 feet.
What's your movement speed?
My movement speed is 30, tragically.
Okay, yeah, you would have to dash to get to here.
Yeah.
Do you have any bonus actions? I think you've got that one thing. I don't know if that is, like, only when you make the attack, or it's like a normal hunter mark where you can
I can still
reapply it?
see the guy when I get here, and I can do that without needing to dash. Like this, 20, and then 10,
Okay, yeah, if you can get to there, that'll work.
which is still within my range.
26 hits.
Minimum
God, minimum
damage.
damage again.
Well, that's my turn.
Alright.
Okay,
Steve.
let's jam on over, I suppose. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. Huh. Well, I guess I'll dash as well, so it would be a 1. There you are. Okay. A 2. Kind of curious what's going on over there, but I'll keep focused over here, and I'll end my turn right here, I dare
Okay.
say.
Okay.
Alright, Vegas. You're up.
I smash. Shoot.
11's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Okay, that's it.
Alright. Charlotte.
Same as I did before. Just gonna get a bit closer. Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Two.
I succeeded, unfortunately.
All I needed. That's my turn.
Alright, Aspen.
X.
Oh my gosh. 25 hits. 10 points of damage. It is starting to look rough for Ghost.
Alright, let's just kill the shit out of this thing. Big
20
money.
hits.
Little damage.
7 points of damage. It is now
All money.
bloodied.
And then I hit that end turn button, and we all move on with our lives.
Alright,
Stab, stab, stab.
19 hits.
Yeah, and sneak attack this time too. So that's 8 total. And then I'm gonna offhand attack. Yeah. Oh, almost the 20. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Alright.
Passing off.
It is going to try to make another swing at Aspen. Miss. And another miss. As it swings wide both times. And just
Kill issue!
curses.
Just from round the corner.
Alright, top of the round. He's set.
Alright. Time for another arrow.
I love that you can see the little arrow fly from Isette's token to the... It's so cool.
Another 8. No, it's screw it.
Favorite foe. Another 4 points of damage.
That's my turn.
That's not what we're going to do.
Okay, let's
Where'd
give
medic thing
you
go?
the old college targeting. And and...
Alright. 15 will miss, unfortunately.
Aw, so
Just barely.
sad. Tragedy among tragedies. Alright, well, I guess I'm sending this one out, folks.
Also, I think I may have forgotten to target the guy, or no, I did.
Alright.
I did.
It's all good.
Let's end this. Shoot. You know what?
8 misses.
It's bedtime. I I action surge.
Alright.
Holy shit.
There we go.
Nice.
Fun.
Holy shit!
God, 24
God.
damage. How do you want
Damn.
to do this?
Boom.
Vegas takes his axe and guillotine drops it straight through this ghostly visage, cutting it in twain. And its little phantomly parts float away before vanishing.
Nice.
Well, we gave it the chance to flee, and
Well-
this is what it did with it.
Hey, Aspen,
Duh.
you and Vegas have really cool axes.
Hell yeah.
Mine is old family axe.
Clank them together.
I will
axe.
offer my axe.
It's just gonna look quite confused, but just hold up the axe and just clang the head of the
Clonk.
axe against.
Yeah.
Brilliant. We're bonded now.
And with that, we have reached the last hour mark for the session. So we will call it
Yay.
here, but
Nice.
this is the first episode for the Beast World, and you guys are near the end of the first dungeon.
Oh, good.
Very
did.
close. I was silly me thinking I was going to be worried that you guys were going to blow through this real quick.
It was good fun.
hmm
The sentient bookcase was unexpected.
The fucking broomstick.
I was
God.
quite happy with the broomstick.
That was something you all avoided in Curse of Strahd when I ran
That's where I pulled the stat block from.
it.
So that very broomstick we're talking about, I will always refer to as the Knoll Killer, because the first time it happened, it got a surprise round on my Knoll Wizard and insta-downed him. I felt so bad.
Oh.
watching my player just like go, oh, a broom KO'd me.
Your wizard.
It's funny. Yeah, the
Oh,
wizard,
okay.
the wizard in my game I was running got knocked unconscious by the broom in the closet.
But he did develop a healthy fear of brooms.
He literally incinerated every broom he saw from that point on.
Did you get
Anyway,
the
I'm
broom
going to
closet?
sleep now.
The broom closet ending is my favorite.
yeah, I'm gonna go bed too. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, I should hop off as well.
Bye.
You all have a good one. This is
Have a good
very
night.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm so
Two-
excited for next time.
2
Good
weeks.
night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Hi, y'all.